I'm finna see me some. Oh God. This nigga. He's a player. He's
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, bitch, I'm sipping on this Henny like somebody told me not to. I do what I want, you niggas doing what you got to. Got a brand new bitch and it's not you. Put these tats on my face, ma said not cool. I got cash in the bank, I'm like a damn fool. I pull the cat out that hat like I'm Doc Seuss. East coast to the west, that's a Pac move. I gotta make it to the top, I cannot lose. I need money that look way more than decent. I be in the cut cause I be trying to duck the precinct. Five Dina better than the Mona Lisa. Listen up real quick, I get you hip to this thesis. Keep a couple pieces of that candy, Reese's. Keep a couple straps on you handy, they creepin'. Bitch, and I know who got to work if you fiendin'. Better not act stupid though, I ride with them demons. Cállate la boca, can't you see a nigga scheming? One more shot of Henny, I'ma have that pussy leaking. I do what I wanna when I wanna and it's frequent. And I won't trust a bitch cause they always got secrets. Bitch, I'm sippin' on this Henny like somebody told me not to. I do what I want, you niggas doing what you got to. Got a brand new bitch and it's not you. Put these tats on my face, ma said not cool. I got cash in the bank, I'm like a damn fool. I pull the cat out that hat like I'm Doc Seuss. East coast to the west, that's a Pac move. I gotta make it to the top, I cannot lose.
that's my twins.
Always him. It's
Man,
always him. It's always him. It don't matter if it's two of us, if it's three of us.
he gonna get our live kicked off with them YouTube beats.
It's always him. That's all right though. What my boy say, I'll be in the cut because I'll be trying to duck the precinct. Feel me? So guess what, y'all? The Three Kings is back. Boy, we got a conversation, an intellectual, stimulating conversation for y'all today. And I'm here for it. And hey, y'all thought black was something else before. Y'all should be here for it today, because from here on out, I'm gonna be in rare form. Like especially 2000 Kobe. Oh yeah, I'm in the paint with it now. Man, I hope y'all can hear this, because let me check the analytics and the statistics and make sure there's no ballistics, because I want everybody to be able to hear this one today. But we can start off with this boy PB being 1 for 19. But what we gonna talk about today is, why do men cheat? What makes a man thirsty? Feminine and masculine energies, and what is a soul? That's my question for today. What
No,
is a soul?
it's why do men cheat and what makes a person thirsty?
That's what I said.
No, you said a man.
No, I didn't.
I can't
No.
wait till you watch this live and say like, "Oh,
Throw
yo,
the
I'm gonna
agree
red,
with
pause
you."
the
throw
live
the
right
red
now. Hold
flag,
on.
throw the red
I can
flag,
bet.
The
I
red
red
bet
flag.
flag.
you. Hey, I bet two. I bet
Go to
2,000
the
on this.
YouTube right now. Go to the YouTube. I'm about to rewind it right now.
Go ahead.
Red flag.
Listen, I bet you a dub. I had just bet a nigga two bands on the Frisco game. He think the Green Bay gonna win. That's an easy 2,000 right there. I'm taking somebody on a fancy day.
Then Green Bay gonna win.
So you want to bet? I just replayed it. You want to bet? Do you
Yeah, I
want
want
to
to
bet?
bet. Yep, a dub.
Huh?
A dub. You said what makes a man thirsty?
Yeah, well, you're right. I did say what makes a man thirsty.
You
I
did.
lost the challenge. I lost the challenge. I did say what makes a man
Yeah,
thirsty.
you lose a timeout, buddy.
I lose. Yeah. Yeah, I lost the timeout on that one. I did say that. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't thinking that because it's not just men, because we did talk about what makes a person thirsty.
Bro, you
And
seen that commercial where that little girl tell her mama at the bus stop, like, you told us don't fuck with them, that you don't fuck with them, this and that. And the little girl was like, the mom was like, "Shh." The little girl was like, you did say that through the flag.
right, I did say it. Do y'all want to hear it? Do y'all want to hear me say it or not? Or do y'all believe it? I did. I
Yeah.
did say
Hey,
it.
this ignorant nigga gonna bet
What's
me.
up, Clarissa?
gonna bet me 2 bands, bro, on the Frisco Niners, man.
What's up, Miss
He,
Clarissa?
he think Green Bay finna come to Frisco and whoop us in front of
No,
our
not
mama
they're not
house.
about to come. They're not about to come to Frisco and do that.
Shit.
Boy,
Nah.
you tweaking, boy. We can bet
Baltimore
two
Them
did.
freeze. I already
folks in
got
them,
2 bands up, nigga.
folks
Didn't
in them
But I'm
grave.
Baltimore
what's
no, I only bet for the Cardinals, my nigga. I don't bet for no.
oh, okay.
Didn't
Yeah.
didn't Baltimore just come out there and spank on y'all?
It don't matter what they did. We put our guess what? That was the second string players. We wasn't finna waste our talent.
Man,
They said y'all quarterback he had so much anxiety and he was under so much pressure they had to make that nigga sit down that day.
Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. Purdy do him dirty, man. He straight from Queen Creek, Gilbert, nigga. He from QB, he from MGQC, nigga.
Yeah, but still, he haven't had no good game in the last few games. He's been a little flustered back there.
that nigga.
Man.
Anyway,
Nah, man, that's an easy 2 bands. I'm gonna collect that easily.
yeah, they not about to do that though. That's what they ain't gonna do. They not
They
about
ain't
to
finna
come
beat
in.
us up in front of our mama houses. You tweaking?
Nah, they ain't about. Not out here. They not.
Fuck
The
nah,
Ca-
nigga. The Bay
the
gonna be
Cowboys is the
nigga. Bay
only
gonna be
home
fired
team
up,
that
nigga. They gonna be
I think
fired up, man. They gonna see them cheese head. Nigga, they'll put some bread. They gonna put
the
some cheese
Cowboys
on
the
their
only
head.
home team that lost.
Like a Packer. They gonna put some G's on their heads like a Packer.
Patrick Malone is what's his name? Patrick Malone, whatever his name.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Patrick
Right.
Mahomes. He finna be playing his first away game since he been doing things. He finna get
You know
whooped.
what I don't like about Niner fans though? Is whenever they not on top, you don't never see none of their shit. They don't wear none of their shit.
That's a
When they
damn
start,
lie.
hold on. But when they start winning, these niggas walk outside with blankets on top of a parka, underneath that is a sweater, underneath
Man,
Jerry Rice t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn, y'all don't never wear this shit until y'all start winning. Like,
they got San Francisco everything. Look,
and
this
then
man
and
got
then when they lose, right, the following week, you don't even see the color red in the Bay, period.
they'll be wearing blue. They're gonna be all about the Golden State. They're gonna be
You
wearing
see
blue and gold.
right.
And
You see
listen,
every color in the Bay but red. I'm talking about literally. It ain't even gotta be a red shirt, a red shawl. You don't even see the color red. Period in the Bay
and
when the
this coming
Niners lose.
and this coming from a Las Vegas Traders fan. Come on, man.
I am not a Las Vegas Raider fan.
Hey, this segment was brought to y'all by Business Decision Sports, and now we
Yeah,
finna kick.
on town business, right. Right. It was brought to you by Business Decision Sports, right? Man, all right.
Nigga,
So,
Oakland, the Raiders left, my nigga. Like, y'all
right,
y'all
bro.
gotta be 49ers fans by default.
No, I'm not no damn 49er fan, but it's
You a
all good
Raiders
though.
fan still?
But yeah,
He
but
said still.
yeah. But
I
then
think
when
if
it
the
comes to
Cardinals left Phoenix, I wouldn't be no Cardinal fan no more.
hey,
Exactly.
when it came to the Bay
Turf
versus
hoppers,
everybody,
freeze, turf hoppers.
nigga,
How many
niggas,
the Raiders that went from LA to the Bay? Now they all in
you
Vegas,
see how
man.
these niggas is? You
Where
see
they
this?
going next?
First of all, Freeze is an Arizona nigga, right? No disrespect to you, Freeze, because you my nigga. But as I was about to say, when it comes to the Bay versus everybody, it's the Bay versus everybody. But here this nigga go want to sit there and tell this Arizona nigga, shout out to my nigga Freeze. I'm telling you, Freeze TV. Go to it, FREEZ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then you
TC.
want to sit there and say they turf hoppers, but y'all call the San Francisco 49ers, but y'all playing Santa Clara.
We still call San
Turf
Francisco.
hoppers. So
But
how
listen,
you try to bust us out to them? But you
listen,
doing the
man.
same thing.
Listen,
Y'all
man.
they still in the Bay though. They just went
They're
to the
still in the
Man,
Bay.
suburbs.
that ain't the
Hey,
Bay.
Oakland could have did that. Oakland
That
could have
ain't the
built.
Bay.
Listen, why Oakland didn't build a college? Listen, all right. Let me
Yo,
explain.
answer
Oakland
my
could have went
Hold
to
on,
question.
hold
San
on.
Jose
Let
or
me
something.
explain to everybody that's not from the Bay Area how the franchises worked in the Bay Area. Okay, to go to a Warriors game
Oh
and an
my
Oakland
God. This
Raiders
nigga.
game, you had to go to the ghetto. And what do I mean by the ghetto?
Oh my God.
The stadium and the Coliseum was right around the corner from E.B.H Black Turf. Okay, Sim City, right around the corner from 6-9
Sure.
So
I grew up
them people, them all the people that you ever seen go to the games in Oakland was in the hood. That's
Okay.
East Oakland.
Okay.
As soon as you step out that stadium, you are in the turf.
You might get
Right.
robbed.
You feel me? So Same thing with San Francisco. They was
You
in
might
Double
get
Rock,
bipped.
First Point. So
You
what
might
they
get
do, they
bipped.
tore down Candlestick, and then they moved it to Santa Clara. Oakland could have tore down whatever, moved their stuff and straight to downtown.
No,
Downtown
they
was
didn't have
nice.
to tear nothing
Too
down.
many bipping. Too many
They didn't have
bips.
to tear nothing down. That ain't what happened.
They left because of Coliseum.
Bro, did y'all see that?
You don't know. You don't know why, but it's
Did y'all
cool.
see Keith Lee go to the Bay and leave? He said, nigga, the Bay. He said, I ain't got nothing good or bad to say about the Bay. He said, them niggas out there survive. He said, them niggas out there surviving. Like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to say about it. Positive.
This is what I got to say about the Bay Area, and I'm a Bay Area nigga. I just wish that we didn't do things like dipping and stuff that make us look like we ain't got no money or no hustle.
No,
you know
that ain't what that make that look like.
That's what it do, bro.
It make us look like a bunch of ravaged thieves, nigga. That's what it make us look like. That's what it is.
Like we don't got
That's
no
what
hustle.
it is, nigga. That's what it is, though, nigga. That's what it is. Don't try to sugarcoat
y'all
that
be
shit.
going in stores, just leaving.
Yeah, nigga. That's come on, bro.
Breaking people's windows.
Don't justify that
with people in the car.
That's not where it's at.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy as hell.
The Bay
it don't make no sense. That's what I got to say about the Bay. But other than the bipping and the stealing and stuff, man, everything else is fair, baby.
Don't get caught slipping.
That's all. Just don't get caught lacking.
Nigga, I was riding.
It shouldn't even be like that.
I was with one of my partners. This nigga, we riding on like 26s, drop cutlass, nigga, clean candy paint, nigga. His shit clean, nigga. We riding through Oakland. I'm like this in my phone as we ride, and my nigga hit me in my chest like, "Hey man, stick your head up. Don't get out your phone." Like nigga, you got on too many chains, and we got this top down, and we riding like this. Like no,
nigga, he needs you to be a spotter with him, nigga. Don't be. Yeah. His head can only see so many ways. You feel me?
Yeah. I was just oblivious. I was a tourist. My nigga drove all the way to Sacramento and picked me up from the airport. We turned around and shot back to the Bay and went to JJ's, the seafood place. I always like to go hit JJ's. Right up in the hood too. Like what's that?
That nigga, that nigga's supposed to take you to Las Palmas.
He talking about JJ's Fish and Chicken or whatever?
Yeah, Fish Mark. Yeah, he's supposed to take the nigga to Las Palmas.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I like that place, JJ's, nigga. They got one in Atlanta.
Nigga, Las Palmas shitting on JJ's.
Man, shout out to my daughter, man. Isabella, man. It's her birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Shout out 14.
Shout out to my nigga Threesome. It's his birthday.
I said, dang, she done got big. You getting old, bro. You about 200, huh?
Man, I'm 2024 years old, gang.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of 2024, I think men been cheating since the beginning of the time, right?
What you mean?
Nah, I don't think. I think something happened. That's a good, interesting point, though. I think something happened.
Let me get it. Can I get it in? Can I put it all the way in? Not just a tip. Pause.
Oh, okay, damn, man. You like a little girl with a skirt on in, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go and put it in, not just a tip. So ever since the beginning of the time, and we're gonna define cheating too, because that's a good place to jump off at. Like the first cheater was who? Who would you say is the first cheater?
Maybe a man with power, a king, somebody with some...
How could you be a cheater if you're the king and you make the rules?
Yeah, like, but
cheating didn't exist to colonization, nigga.
Okay. So who cheat more, men or women?
Ooh.
Shit, who knows?
If you had to make an educated guess, what would you think your educated guess?
Because mostly men get caught.
Women just because they get caught don't mean that ain't.
I think
but let me explain why. Men get caught, right? Men get caught because when they cheat for a long time with that girl, or they might end up in a what they call it, in an affair. You know what I'm saying? Having an affair. It's a difference between cheating and having an affair. Okay, they both cheating.
You're going too deep.
Yeah, you're
going too deep.
No,
it is a difference. You're right. It is. You're right.
Listen, but listen. My point is, bro, cheating is cheating. But oh shit. But man, what I'm trying to say is that, bro, is that men get caught more than women because women just cheat. They'll cheat with a stranger, nigga from the club, and then never talk to that nigga again.
Not no more, bro.
Oh my God, what are you talking about?
These new women ain't doing. These new women.
I was that nigga at the club plenty of times that they never talked to again.
Nigga, you ain't got no clout today, nigga, because you 1 for 19. You got no clout. None. I told you, nigga, they on some other shit now, nigga. I'm telling you, we need to retire from the game because they on some other shit.
That's real, man.
Because what we used to do, they do to us now. I said, what used to be, they used to be the hoes, and we used to be the players. Now they the players, and we the hoes. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
But why you say now, like?
Oh, nigga, within the last 10 years.
So, like, the people who used to get the girls who used to get pimped out or whatever, however you want to justify it, they just switched.
No, not at all. They grandfathered in. Once a hoe, always a hoe. That's how that works. They grandfathered in. I'm talking about the new lineage thinking. The younger ones that's
coming
out. Wait a
minute, hell no. Nah. And you listen, I was a firm believer. I was a firm believer that if a woman was a hoe, that was like having a felony. That followed her for life. But now, if she was a hoe, and then she hold on, man. God damn you niggas. If she turn a new leaf, okay, she can get it expunged. Stop playing.
Whatever. You can do all that. But she's still a hoe. You just married a hoe, nigga.
No, it's not no more. Not no more.
Said she can get it. He said she can get her whole crimes expunged.
But she's still a hoe. She's a hoe still. I don't give a fuck what you say. She's still a hoe. You just accepted it.
Listen. All right, your broad. She was a hoe with you.
Why we always gotta go off on these side roads? All right, keep going.
There ain't no detours. Listen, we on the same street.
Keep going. My girl, what?
Your broad is a whore, right? Okay, she was whore. She fucked Freeze. She fucked me.
Okay, I get it. She fucked everybody. Keep going.
And then I get at her. I like the pussy.
Okay, cool.
I like the guy. I want to marry her. And then she don't cheat with y'all. No, she don't let you hit or Freeze hit no more.
Okay, you don't know that, but whatever.
Oh, here you go. That's subjective.
You don't, nigga.
Freeze, that's subjective. Ain't that your word?
No, that's Freeze word. You don't know that.
That's what I said. I'm talking to Freeze.
Oh.
That
nigga, you don't know that.
Man, I do know, man.
But even if she didn't fuck us, she's still a whore. She just don't hold no more.
Exactly. It's expunged.
She's still a whore.
I know a girl who did that and got her whole license expunged, but then
when
her and dude broke up, she started back home.
Exactly. Because once a hoe, always a hoe.
Hey, committing crimes again. Huh?
Yeah, nigga. All you gotta do is put her back in her natural habitat and watch what she do.
She's an habitual offender.
Yeah, nigga. So look, so now that we're unclear on who cheats more, because men do get caught more, but women they do it too as much because niggas is cheating with women too. So it ain't like niggas ain't knocking down married women. So let's keep it 1,000. So the question is,
I'm not saying that, but I think that, in my opinion, I think they both cheat somewhere almost equal. But I think men kind of got a little edge because.
How would men have the edge? No.
Let me explain my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Because they got strip clubs. Women don't have. Like if it's a strip show, it might be once a year. Them niggas come in town and your woman gonna cheat. Them little strip niggas gonna fuck your wife, your woman. But that's only like once or twice a year when them niggas come in town. Then she might catch a nigga at work or something who she's fucking on at work or whatever. Like she got a few places where she might be vulnerable. But niggas literally got places they can go be vulnerable every day. Like every day, we can just decide to go look at bitches every day. And to some women, even though you don't touch them, they can look at that as cheating.
Yeah, it's only cheating when you do it, but when they do it, it's something else.
No, it's a girls' night out.
Yeah, so, okay, so now that we don't, so men probably 60-40 cheat more. So the question is that, this is PB's question. Why do people cheat? Like, why do you cheat? Let's have a real conversation, not this internet.
Listen, we don't
hold on. Not this internet. Well, because options, if you gotta cheat, then why don't you leave? Man, fuck all that. There's hella people that's with people, and then they still be cheating. Because
it's just
if it wasn't so, we wouldn't be talking about people
But
cheating.
my question isn't why
It's just
do
options,
people
bro.
cheat? My question is why do men cheat? I know why women cheat.
Oh my
because
God, nigga,
He
hold
just
I
switched
know
on.
it
why
up,
women
huh?
cheat.
Wait a minute, hold on.
He
Time
switched
out.
it
How the
up.
fuck
He
you gonna
switched it
correct
up,
me and
Black.
tell me I didn't?
He switched it up.
Man,
I
you
didn't
know
switch
what,
it
bro?
up.
Go ahead, bro.
I
I'm
said
done.
why do
Go
men
ahead,
cheat?
bro.
I know
I
why
don't even
women
know why
cheat.
you even stopped me
Red
from talking in the
flag.
beginning, though.
Red flag
Let
on the
me
play.
just go on
Red
and
flag.
let me just go on and land the plane, and y'all can get out and act the fool all you want. I'm gonna sit here and roll up
You got a passenger in the back seat.
because I don't care. Because we know why men cheat, we know why women cheat, but let's have a real conversation about why the
No,
fuck.
we
Oh
don't
my
know why
God,
men
nigga.
cheat. We
Oh my
don't.
God, nigga. But the question was, why do people cheat? Ain't that what you said?
Yeah,
No, it's why
that
do
is
men
what he
cheat.
said. No,
But
you just argued him down.
Go
That
back to the video when
it's
a bed
people,
again,
bro.
Black. Go to the
It's
YouTube
people.
live and
It's
listen to what
people.
I said when I first initially announced
You
what my
said
conversation
people.
was about.
You
It was
said
not
people,
why do
bro.
people cheat.
Yes,
It
you did,
says
bro.
why are people
so
thirsty?
why didn't the fuck did you just correct me earlier when I said why do men cheat?
Because that's right. Why do men cheat?
But
That's
why
what I
did you
said.
correct me and say why? You said it's not men. You
He
said
said
it's people.
No.
he said no. He said why do men cheat and why
You
are
said
people
why do
thirsty?
you said I said why
Why
do
do
men
men
cheat?
cheat
And
and
then
why
you
are
said
people
and
thirsty?
why are men thirsty? And I told you it's
No,
not
Why
men.
people.
is okay? So what is it? So what is it?
I'm trying to say,
PB,
relax.
PB, what is it?
Tranquilo, chico, okay? Tranquilo. All right.
Uh,
So what I'm saying is why do men
nigga.
cheat and why are people thirsty? That's
Why does it have to be? Why do men cheat?
because we know why women cheat. They
No,
with
I don't know
reflection.
why. Why do women cheat?
Because you got somebody in the back seat. A woman is
Nah,
waiting
we
for
about
you.
to have that conversation too. I want it to be why do people cheat?
Why do women cheat? I don't know.
Women cheat because of their reflection of their men.
That's a fucking lie.
Okay. All right, man.
So
That's
all the women. So why do you cheat then?
I've cheated because I'm single, so I ain't cheating on nothing.
I ain't talking about right
That
now. I'm talking
wasn't the
about
question.
ever, nigga.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was a male chauvinistic pig.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Shut
night.
the fuck. You know what,
Good
man?
night.
And you got somebody else back there waiting to get on too.
Man, I'm
Good
not
night.
fucking doing this shit. I'm not doing
Good
this shit
night.
tonight.
I love you,
Hey,
Powerball Rich.
I,
Good night.
I was a
My
male
nigga.
I'm not
chauvinistic
about to
pig.
do this shit
Hey,
today,
Good night.
man.
Rich, that
I'm
was
not
the
about to do
realest
this.
nigga answer I ever heard.
That's the
Yeah.
stupidest nigga answer he ever heard.
It was.
No,
It
listen, how
was
you
If
gonna
you
tell
believe
me?
that
You
shit,
want to know why I cheated? Because I felt like the flesh that I had wasn't enough. I wanted more
oh
flesh.
my god. So
Yeah,
that's the reason
that was
why
a big
anybody cheat then, nigga.
exactly. Use a male
No, you the
chauvinistic
one
pig.
sat there talking about because she's a reflection of her men. Nigga, shut the fuck
No,
up.
women don't cheat for the flesh. They cheat because that's what you taught her to do.
Oh
She
my
want her
god.
lick back. Women
All
are known to get their lick back, bro.
right,
Come on,
Women
man.
are
Man.
just better at it. We just don't get caught. We like cheating and shit too. The shit fun.
exactly. So what the fuck is this
So
nigga
that
talking
no.
about?
I mean that's
But she
some women.
speak for
I'm speaking
women
for myself.
in her caliber. She's not speaking for all. See, I
No,
know
But
You
what
nobody
women
speaking
say
do.
you
all,
speaking for
nigga.
all. You speaking for all, PB. You
Yeah,
PB
speaking
you
for
ain't even
was
speaking
for
for
I'm
y'all.
all.
speaking. Listen, I'm
This
speaking
nigga
for the
wild, huh? What
majority.
shirt you got on underneath there? Let me
Hey,
see
he
your shirt.
the
Oh no, take that one. No, you got my
Yeah,
name on
hey,
that
nigga.
one.
Yeah,
hey,
nigga. Fuck you talking about,
he
nigga?
the
Hey,
Represent,
spokesman.
Clarissa.
nigga.
Clarissa, you
He
trying
the
to jump
Represent,
on
nigga.
spokesman.
Clarissa? Hold on, let me put the
Nigga
link in
gonna
the
try to
chat.
play with me,
PB
nigga.
the
I
spokesman.
got the mob shirt on,
This
nigga.
nigga
Fuck you talking.
tripping.
You
Hey,
know
PB,
you
he
hey,
the
tripping, you
spokesman for
tweaking,
all
nigga.
girls,
hey,
man. He said he
hey, hey,
the
hey,
spokesman.
hey, freeze. Freeze, I'm gonna call you tomorrow and be like, hey man, fuck this shit, bro.
That nigga said he the spokesman for women, and he listened. A woman just told him, and he said, "No, she just speak for some of them." I speak
Because there's different calibers of women.
Freeze. Freeze.
Listen, this woman right here is a faux bulldog barrel. The women I'm
Oh
talking about
shit!
Freeze. You hear
is
this shit?
45s,
This nigga's a
22s.
narcissist, huh? He gaslight the whole panel, huh? This nigga's a straight narcissist.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: no one speaks for me, no matter who they are.
We already know
Oh
that.
I don't
man,
speak for nobody but
You speak
myself.
for
I
your
can't tell
Right.
you what a
oh
million
god.
bitches do with they pussy. Most of them don't even bust nuts.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a different subject.
Yeah, but that's a little
That's why a
later
lot
when
of
we
women
talking
cheat too,
about.
because they're not busting them nuts.
They gotta make them bust them nuts, man. That's niggas gotta make them bust them nuts. Then she need to teach him how to make her bust a nut.
Some
Man, I
niggas
remember.
ain't got
Listen,
it.
I remember I hit a woman. She was 44 years old and told me that was her first time coming. I tweaked out, nigga. I was like, "Oh God, you been out here wasting your time, wasting your pussy on me."
Wasting your
No,
pussy.
she
She wasn't
haven't.
supposed to be giving
Somebody,
it up
no,
to
she
begin
haven't.
with.
Somebody been busting a nut in that pussy.
Not her.
She wasn't nobody supposed to be. She wasn't supposed to be giving it away anyway. That's what she
It
did.
didn't have nothing to do with her. They wasn't there for her. They wasn't
Right. You should have been giving it away to begin with. That's what you get.
What she
She
should have been
didn't.
doing with her coochie did.
No nuts for you.
She should have kept her coochie to herself.
Exactly.
She let that motherfucker loose.
Yeah, how you let a nigga drive 100,000 miles on your shit without changing the oil? That's on you.
Nigga,
Because I
run
feel like
into
that's a conversation you have to have. That like a lot of women really don't know about busting nuts. Like when
Well,
you get
since
to
y'all the
talking to
smartest,
them,
intelligent, most intelligent
I never
creatures on the
said that.
planet, figure that shit out. Because y'all know everything else, but y'all know
I
that.
think all women
Y'all
should
know everything else, but don't know about your own bodies. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about all the rest of the women that ain't you.
No, I
You're
know,
not
but there was
supposed to
a
masturbate.
statistic that like 70% of women at one point had never busted a nut.
That's
I'm
on them.
telling
Yeah,
you.
but
That's on
There's
them.
a lot of women that don't
yeah,
That's
but
on
they
them.
don't need to be masturbating though.
No, they need to be masturbating because how you gonna teach somebody about your body when you ain't explored your own body? If you ain't
Because some
bust your
niggas know
own
their
nuts, then
body
how you
better
gonna
than
teach
them.
another nigga how to bust your how to nut?
Yeah,
make
Some
nut?
niggas know their body better than them.
Man, hey.
I know every woman body
better than them. Of course he do. He just told you what you thought.
I do.
Yeah, but you can't.
Listen,
Be
I ain't never touched a
masturbating
woman
though.
that she ain't get hers off before me.
You gotta read a
Masturbation
woman body
can mess it
language,
up.
baby.
Exactly,
Is that what it
man.
is?
And
Like,
listen, it don't listen. Dealing with a woman is like washing a car. It don't change. You open the doors, you clean the inside out, nigga. You put the armor all and all the conditioning on the dashboards and all the shit on the tires, and you clean the windows. It's not it's the same shit, bro. Motherfucker, they don't change.
It don't change.
It don't
Wow,
change.
you sure do know how to make women feel special. Compare them to cars, huh?
Well,
I felt so important after that.
That's what he loved. That you should feel important. That's what most men love the most. They call.
Yeah, I was like, why would you be offended by that?
I didn't say I was offended by it or anything. It's just funny.
She was trolling.
Yeah, she was trolling.
Oh, she was trolling.
That shit funny. That's a weird topic.
Last time I compared them to shoes. Remember, I said a nigga know if you want a woman or not when he buys shoes, just like when he buys shoes.
Nah.
So, you know, I'm sorry.
All right, so why do people cheat then? Since everybody want to act like they want to speak for themselves and all the whole shit. I hate when we get into a conversation like this. Motherfuckers want to go in their neutral corner, but let us talk about.
Want me to be honest with you? There's different times when you cheat. It's different reasons. I've cheated multiple times and it's been different reasons. There's been times I got bored with my lover and I wanted to keep him. So therefore, in order to, strengthen a relationship, I, what I'm saying, had a little bit of outside the relationship.
That strengthened the relationship.
From her perspective, it did.
He said that.
No, I can see that from her side. It did.
From my point of view, because it's like I'm not irritated with you, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm more in a better mood. It's like you ain't got a trip.
Because another nigga knocked it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I told y'all she was a 4-4 barrel bulldog, nigga.
So, no, I'm being honest. Like,
I'm glad she being real.
Like, oh, because this nigga. And then I think cheating, like, but then there's been times where, maybe I'm caught up in a relationship and, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker ending and, you know what I'm saying, and maybe this was the nigga I wanted to hit and, the things worked out. I didn't even plan on cheating. I ended up cheating and I was like, well, shit, this bitch was on its way out anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So why would I decline?
Corinne, have you ever cheated, Corinne?
Of course she hasn't.
She hasn't, huh? She tell man.
Of course she hasn't.
Look, hey, listen,
not the royal family.
Hold on, man. I know her too. She just like a criminal. She about to plead the fifth for some bullshit. That's why she laughing.
She don't cheat. She perfect.
I will say this. I was just with someone else when I wasn't with him. And you could, figure out whatever that means to whoever
Okay,
it
cool.
means,
Keep going. Just
whatever.
keep going. Just keep going. It's cool.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So why though? The question is why though? What made?
I mean, there's plenty of reasons. Sometimes you're bored. Sometimes,
That's
you
fair.
know, yeah. Sometimes you just
Okay.
get bored.
Okay.
That's
Yes,
jacked up.
yes, man. I'm glad she said that. Now listen, here's the Heartbreak Avenger. Dun, 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 dun. Listen, that's why being with a woman is a 24-hour job. You got to stay surprising. You got to stay showing that love. You got to stay
Nigga, get on
compassionate.
camera. We ain't listening. You got to be on camera. So when I clip
So
this, yeah.
so what I'm saying, basically, you got it's a 24-hour job. Okay, it's no days off. You gotta stay with surprising a woman. They love surprises. They love change. They're like caterpillars. They want to be a butterfly one day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay keeping them spruced up. As soon as you lose the spruce juice, it's over. You know what I'm saying? You know what the spruce juice is? It's them staying moist. Basically, do whatever you have to do to keep them moist. Whatever you did to get her, do that for the rest of your life to keep her. That's it. That's the best way I can say it. Once you stop doing what you did in the beginning, it's over, and it's gonna be an ending. Now, we're gonna.
Yeah, boredom, and then kind of like they don't do the stuff they used to do. Like you're still doing what you've done, when you met them, and then they stop doing certain things, and you're like, hey, when did we stop doing this? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
and so
I'm EB. Maybe the girls cheat more.
I think they do.
I said that.
Because look, in the way they cheat is more fucked up. You hear what they just said? He was boring, or
right.
this nigga was on his way out, or this nigga, I wanted to be with this nigga, so I let this nigga hit it to make me stay with this nigga. Or you hear what these women are saying?
Okay, yeah, I hear what they saying.
No, hold on. I appreciate that, because at the end of the day, because then now we can have a real conversation about why the fuck niggas really cheat, other than some
niggas cheat for opportunity, bro.
And my fleshful,
listen, hold on.
desires.
This is the difference, man. They gave you reasons, and they reasons are justifiable because that's what you're supposed to do, or the next nigga will. We cheat because of
that's not. Nigga,
hold on, man.
Hold on.
Hey, man, don't cut me off. Listen, we
Just
cheat when we see. Listen, we cheat if we see a girl in a mini skirt. We cheat if we see a girl in Daisy Dukes. They don't cheat because they see a nigga with his shirt off and he buff.
Yes, they do.
Oh my.
Because that don't ensure good sex anyway.
Bro, you over there capping, bro. You're not a woman. I know women. They will not. Listen, we will cheat if we see a girl with big tits.
This nigga is so narcissistic. Huh? We gonna need counseling after this.
I am the counselor, boy. What are you talking about?
He said you're not a woman.
But he is.
Listen, bro. We cheat if we see big titties. Stop it, bro.
So what? Women cheat if they see a big wallet.
No, that I again, I only can speak for myself, but there was never no time where I saw a good looking man and was like, oh, I'd give him some. Like that doesn't go through my head.
Women don't do that.
Or no way was I, and I'm around a lot of people with a lot of money who do a lot of things. And I've never looked at any of them based on what they look like or their profession and said to myself, I wanted to give him some.
That's because you're not a man, because you're not attracted to the same way men are. Now, if he had something else like a big wallet, and I don't care what y'all try to say, well, the money don't matter, whatever y'all want to say, if you seen him do something with his money, that's going to make you be appeased to him.
That's not true. I'm around men all day, every day, who have big pockets, who have nice cars, who are famous, who have big houses, nice cars, you name it.
Ready to have a real conversation and get out your own.
Listen,
and there's nothing about me that says I want to give him some because of those things.
I keep telling y'all, we're not talking about you.
I understand, Black,
What's
but they're telling you
your
what
personal
you're
life?
talking about is women, Black. You're saying that women will give up. Listen, bro, this is a true story. It was this girl that worked at the gas station. It was a girl that worked at the gas station. I wanted her so bad, bro. I wanted her so bad. Nigga, one day, nigga, I gave her $500, nigga. I said, go on a date with me. I said, here, go shopping and let's go on a date. And she was like, are you for real? I was like, yeah, go shopping. And when you done buying yourself something nice, let's go on a date. I want to take you out. Nigga, I never seen that date. Nigga, that was a trick move, nigga. You feel me? Some women don't care about money, bro.
No.
Okay, we know it's not some. There's
But
some
can I
that do.
say
There's some that.
something too? There's characteristics of a
Hey,
bad
look.
lover
Hey,
that
stop
you
trying
would
to. Hey,
tell
hey,
within the
y'all.
personality
Hey,
type.
look. Stop
Like,
trying
let's
to
say a man
justify
that
this
don't
shit.
listen. You know he ain't
I'm
gonna
not
listen
asking
when
for a
it gets to no
justification.
pussy.
There's some that do it, some that don't. Stop thinking about your own personal lives and the ones that don't.
But
We're
we
talking
only
about the
could
ones that
speak
do.
from our own personal
Y'all taking the
experience.
conversation hella different
We
places.
only could
All
see
I'm
a
talking about is the
topic
ones
from
that do.
our
The ones
perspective.
that do. Let's get into the mind and psyche of those people.
We
Yeah, I
can't.
agree with you, Black. I agree. Listen, I totally agree with you. There is women that will jump to the dick if a nigga wallet is thick. For sure.
They trying to
Man,
come up. That it has nothing to do with
you've had
with
more
them busting
girls
nuts. It
jump
got to
to
do with
you've
them
had
getting a
more
nigga.
girls jump to your dick than say no. You've had more girls say yeah than say no, nigga. What you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to agree with my nigga. Like he made it a different point. He said, look at it from this view. So what I did is went by the window he was looking out of and saw what his view was.
And then at the same time, like you said, Bella, just because we cheating don't mean we having good sex.
Mm-mm.
Some people
yeah.
just cheat for opportunity, like PBR said.
Exactly.
That's what
Or
Cat
even
Williams
there's
was
some
talking
baby
about.
mamas that still fucking their baby daddies only because they know once they stop giving up that pussy, that nigga gonna stop coming around.
Exactly.
Oh God. To where they're
Facts.
not even busting it open because they wanna, because they like, you know what? And this nigga got 3 baby mamas, the 3 baby mamas that he stopped fucking. Guess what? That nigga don't do as much for them and he do for my child. They even had in anthropology a study that a woman who has more than one sexual partner has more of a success when it comes to giving childbirth, have more protection, more money, and more resources.
Exactly.
Of course.
And a woman that doesn't.
The same
that
thing like
partner.
a man. If a man has more than one partner, he gonna have all of them advantages too. It's always more advantages when it's more people.
More resources to extract.
But then shit, men should just have 7 wives. This should just be law.
Yeah, but
So
women
we
ain't
can be
going for that.
successful.
Well, I think that in a health way that isn't good, because I think a lot of people get you, of course, STDs and HIVs and stuff like that, but also it's just like bacterial infections.
Okay,
and it's
listen.
like you could be a carrier of a
Ain't
bacteria.
nobody worried about
You be
that shit
growing
in
the
real
pussy,
life.
you know?
Belladonna, check this out, Belladonna. That's more of a reason why women should get with one man, 7 women to one man, and everybody live happily forever.
But why?
Happily ever after.
But I couldn't imagine having, because my thing is honestly, like you said, like the attention, the love, the all the stuff that you need. Why would I commit myself to one nigga that's fucking 7 bitches? Because if you fucking 7 bitches, somebody's gonna have some itchy coochie. And I'm not talking about STDs. I'm talking about bacterial infections, yeast infections. You're gonna be a
that all come from. Listen, in my opinion, pH balance and all that shit, and infections and bacterial, that all come from people swapping bodies.
Right, but if you swap
if you stick with
7 bodies, why? My thing is, let me catch my own bodies. I don't need to be
I can tell when a girl is active.
I'm gonna be busting a nut. I'm not about to be fucking on nigga.
I can tell when a girl is active. When a girl is sexually active, you can tell. You feel me? When she has multiple partners, you can tell because they dumping in her. You feel me? That's why her shit is weird. You feel me? But the girls that don't fuck around, that don't like I knew this one broad boy. She didn't shave her shit, and like a shaved coochie is a busy coochie. We already know that. This one girl, she was like, I got to get my stuff shaved before I get up with you, because you know what I'm saying. Them kind of girls always on point, always on point. They be like, I gotta get right before I get up with you, because that's how long they've been out of service. You feel me?
But not everybody like a shaved pussy.
Hey, y'all.
I know.
Okay, so look. All right, let's get back on the road now. Let's get back on the main line. So what we could agree though is that there is some people that just out there that cheat. There's reasons for that. So the reason
for no reason.
So the reasons is on the man's side, from the woman is usually because they're boring, because they're not doing what they used to do.
Valid reasons. Valid.
Bro.
Would you stay at a job if they stop paying you?
Oh my God. Why are you justifying some shit? Okay. I agree with it. That's fine. That's their opinion. What the fuck are you doing? Damn, nigga. They gonna love you anyway. The stories you tell, nigga, they gonna be like, well, I want to be in that position. They're gonna do that, nigga. You ain't gotta put too much relish on it.
Oh my God. Fuck you.
You want 7 wives?
Yeah, nigga want 7 wives.
No, I don't.
Nigga, that's like 7
You
headaches.
can't even catch one.
No, it wouldn't be 7 headaches. Because guess what? I can endure. I got so much ism. My gift.
You'd have to have them all live in the same place because, like, you get sick. You get sick.
No, listen.
They cook different foods, different spices. They all clean different. You get sick.
Freeze. These people don't understand. Freeze gonna understand this.
So why
Black gonna understand
get back on the road? We gotta go
back.
Y'all
let me talk. I'm explaining.
What do you mean? So we let you talk?
My apexism, because I guess y'all understand. Apex. Let me tell you what apexes do. Okay, I can get 3 niggas in the same room that got absolutely funk with each other. How about that? And Black know what I'm talking about.
Bro, I'm not in this.
3 or 4 niggas that be ready to jump on each other if I wasn't around. But due to the fact that I'm here, they ain't finna do nothing and everybody's cordial. So if I can do that with
shit to do with females.
Huh?
That ain't got shit to do with female. Well, maybe because one of them was.
Nigga, I'm about to explain it, nigga. If I can do that
but why we gotta what, bro? I'm trying to get back into the topic, bro.
I don't care what you're trying to get back into, nigga. Y'all speaking on me and I'm explaining my character.
They speaking on you. You the one, niggas. Do that on your own time.
This is my time, nigga. I'm part of your show, nigga.
Okay, bet that.
So listen, all I'm saying is that I can get 7 girls to live happily ever after in one house because I'm gonna make sure every last one of them motherfuckers feel like I love them all equally. There's not gonna be no.
Let me ask you a question. Go
ahead, E.B.H. Black.
Do all your baby mamas get along?
Yes. Graciously.
Lying, bro.
Oh, come on, cuz ain't none of my baby mamas funking with each other.
Hey, I don't know otherwise. Hey, look. Look. Let me say, come on. Let me say what I'm gonna say. I don't know otherwise, but nigga, all of them get along equally.
Equally, nigga. They love.
Nigga, we was just on a live stream. We
was just on another live stream.
Anyway,
because listen, that nigga, hold on. Yeah, we was on a live stream the other day. My baby mama for 20 years, the one I was with for 20 years was on there. And guess what? She was the one that was getting cheated on. So of course she gonna talk like that. But she cool with all my baby mamas. And she was the one when I got with her, I didn't have no children, nigga. And now I got motherfucking 11, nigga. How about that?
All right. So let's take it off of you. Let's take it off Corinne. Let's take it off of everybody. We talk about the.
Let's get naked then, nigga. It's a nudist party, nigga.
I've seen niggas that cheat just because so they could tell other niggas how much to impress other niggas.
Yes.
Okay. It's like to acquire social status. It's like they don't even want the pussy. They just want to tell. They want to compete with other niggas. They don't even want the bitch. They just want to fuck the bitch and pick another nigga off.
Exactly.
For clout, huh?
For clout. It's like, I fuck that bitch. Oh, she got ass. They just want to bring a bitch around just because they think that she's more attractive. They like compete with niggas with bitches like they commodities or cars.
Man, that's how back in the day. That's how me and Freeze used to kill them out the club.
So do women fuck men for clout?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
We said that already.
Because you know you got like if you got a nigga and he a baller, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You got some bitches that won't fuck a broke nigga, won't even look at him. If you in a Honda, that bitch won't talk to you. So you got bitches like that.
And listen, there's some women that won't talk to you if you one of them flashy ass niggas with the designer clothes and all the jewelry.
Absolutely.
Nigga, it's been plenty of times I walked up to a broad and she was like, "Yeah, you too loud for me. I can't. I wouldn't date you."
Right.
I'm like, damn, I could take all this shit off, but yeah.
And them same ones that be my
character was blown already.
You too flashy. They slide and let you smack when you catch them at like 4 a.m. riding through on the low. They let you, them same ones let you smack.
And I think another thing is that women would be more honest if they wasn't sex shamed. Like if they wasn't shamed. Like I feel like a lot of bitches be scared to keep it one thuggy, because a lot of
one thuggy
is that a lot of niggas too, what they do is they also niggas running their mouth about bitches to try to keep other niggas away from her. Oh, I hit that. Like, bitch, down. Okay, how about we talk about your mama pussy? You know what I'm saying? Like, Shabuya roll call that your mama got fucked, your granny got fucked, your great granny got fucked, everybody getting fucked, dogs fucked, cats fucked, everybody fucked. So why is it such a, what I'm saying is that why is there a stigma with sex?
Because a girl deserves to be. If I'm just saying, if you believe the Bible, or if you believe any
I don't believe on the
religious,
Bible.
yeah, me neither. But I'm just saying, if any religious, anything, the woman just that ain't her role.
It's not the man's role either, because the 10 Commandments said there's no fornication and no adultery.
That's cool.
So what I'm saying is that there's only one hell to go to. All the rules apply. If there's no specific rules for bitches, the 10 Commandments is all the way through.
I'm not disputing none of that.
Okay.
So if I have 7 wives,
I'm not disputing none of that. But what I'm saying is, also back then at them times of the 10 Commandments, niggas had 20 and 30 wives.
Thank you.
And they also had 20 and 30 slaves. There's also sex slaves.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you only picking out certain things? I didn't even mention that. I'm just saying, like, the overall like consensus is that women just don't do that.
That's a lie. There's just like there's some niggas that ain't hoes. There's some bitches that ain't hoes.
What culture is it okay for a woman to be a hoe? And what culture?
In no culture is there there's no culture that glorifies hoes, period.
Yes, it is. Hold on, y'all wrong. Y'all know the story in France. It's okay to be a hoe in France and New Orleans. And
it's okay. I guess. But that's
it's okay to be a hoe on the blade. I mean, you know what I mean? So you don't even have to go out the country. I'm
talking about culture. Culture-wise, you know what I'm saying? Las Vegas.
Allegedly. Let's say allegedly.
Joined New Orleans and Paris with the acceptance of hoism.
Well, come on, man. Paris, France, King Louis and his brother Duke Orleans, them motherfuckers was into sex and into weird shit.
Nasty ass people. Like, that's why they love. That's why they got that's the language of love. It's really the language of fucking.
Man, them people was sick. But what I'm talking about is like, and pretty much a consensus around the world culturally is not accepted for women to be out there smacking. In some cultures, women get stoned to death.
Exactly.
In some cultures, like for example, one of my friends from Kenya, we was chopping it up, and he was breaking it down to me how like some people can't afford to even have a wife. Like niggas, if you can't buy this and do that for the family, you can't even marry her. But she might fuck around and get pregnant by you. So now it's single women who got babies who now ain't nobody gonna marry them because they got a baby. And the nigga who you got the baby by can't even afford to marry you. So now they got a whole new population of single women who like ostracized and put over there because, you know, niggas ain't trying to marry her when I got options over here with all these virgins or these.
Sound like a Kevin Samuels society.
And this is why you shouldn't do it that way.
He looked like he was sucking dick. If I'd have seen him in San Francisco, I would have thought he was gay.
Oh
and two, you got to think, even with Kevin Samuels, you know, rest in peace to that man. But what I'm saying is like, as a female,
that man
like,
died in some pussy.
I don't care. I mean, God bless him, and you know that's good. He died. What I'm saying is that you got to even look. He looked at women as a commodity. And talked about the way they looked. He talked about, and the women that he brought on, he didn't bring on no educated women. Why he didn't ask Sister Soldier? You could tell by the quality of the women he talked to that he was not looking for an objective. He didn't. His objective was to create conflict to get the views. He was not coming there to educate. He was coming there. Even the women he was letting on. I'll be damned if I asked a gay ass looking man that don't look like he like pussy what number he think I am. I don't even like you, nigga.
Exactly.
Why would I be? How does my value equal to your interpretation of me, nigga? You don't know what in my looks, bitch. You don't know what this pussy hitting like, nigga.
Hey, PB.
Nothing.
PB, which one? So who's better? Who's more equipped to be a leader, a man or a woman?
Both.
PB.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question.
PB, that's either one word. I don't need an explanation. I don't need a story. I don't need none of that. I'm asking a regular question.
Okay, if they both, if you're talking about,
I'm talking about overall. I'm talking about overall, man.
Okay,
Don't try to do none of that.
A good man, yeah. Of course.
I didn't say good man, nigga.
You said
answer
overall.
my question.
Overall, so I said a good man. Hell yeah.
No, I didn't say good man, nigga. Stop trying to change what I'm saying. Who is more equipped to lead, a man or a woman?
A man.
All right. So you can have your opinion about Kevin Samuels, but at the end of the day, you can say he was doing it for clicks and likes. Yeah, two things can be true. But that nigga really came and tried to give us game because really what was going on is niggas didn't know what was going on with these changing women. And so they went to the internet to try to figure it out. And then when they saw a nigga, uncle, whether the nigga was zesty looking or not, if the nigga was a player and he knew about bitches, then they gonna listen. It don't matter what the fuck y'all think about that nigga. Because PB, you know I was on that nigga Kevin Samuels' head a lot. Because I was like, how the fuck you gonna tell these women that don't want to have sex no more, or you ain't gonna never have no man because if you already gave up the pussy and had 4 kids, why the fuck you gonna start with this nigga? That make logical sense if you in the world. But now I'm like, why you gonna tell a woman that? That don't make sense.
That make logical sense. Nigga.
That make logical sense. But I'm saying I have a problem with Kevin Samuels.
In my opinion, Kevin Samuels was a prophet, okay, to the game. I'm not gonna take that from him. He was a prophet to the game. But prophets also say a lot of things that that ain't all the way clear or correct. And what I'm saying about that is the point he just brought up. Like, you can't trick a girl out of her pussy. That's what he was, a player. You know what I'm saying? He was out here tricking girls out their pussy, and that's why 99% of his fans was single ass players. You feel me? And that's why the other percent, the 100% of the people that didn't like him was women. You feel me? So, but
yeah, you know why they didn't like him?
Kevin Samuels did open my eyes to some parts of women that I was blind to. I wasn't really blind to, I just was asleep. He awoke me. That's why I call him a prophet. You know what I'm saying? He awoke the nigga to a lot of shit. But what was he all the way 100? No, I wasn't 100 with him. You know what I'm saying? But he was a prophet to the game. And what I mean the game of players.
Right. And then that's why I think people get it fucked up, because it's like, what is your objective with women? Are you going to be a husband? Are you going to be a player? Are you going to be a father and a family man and a grandfather, like Bruh said that he wanted to be, and have that name on the grandma and grandpa together and have that family dinner? Or are you going to be a nigga that died in some young ass pussy? That's probably
exactly. And see, look, that's
so
how
it depends on your objective and your value system. So is that something that we should be? It depends on what it is you want. So then women were looking for men. They weren't looking for players. So they was talking to the wrong prophet.
So listen.
No, wait a minute. Women volunteered and called there randomly.
Exactly.
They randomly called, and they just and so this is out the pool of women. All this greatness that be going on. They decide, they was like feeling like you, like, oh, this nigga think he all that. I'm gonna call and da. And so when that nigga got to breaking down their life logically and wasn't with that shit emotionally, then the real come. See, niggas have these logical conversations all the time. See, women, y'all just now trying to figure this logic shit out. Just like men is trying to figure out this emotional shit. So when y'all,
I personally, no matter if I agree
I didn't ask for no
or disagree when we're having a conversation, you don't have to ask me. We're on a show and we're conversating with each other.
Can I land my point first then?
Absolutely.
Can I land my point so I don't get misdirected?
Yeah, go ahead, black man.
So Kevin Samuels brought the logic to the game for men, because for so long they were sitting up there telling men you should be more emotional. You should learn how to be more on your more feminine side, which we're going to talk about later, feminine energy versus masculine energy. And so men start doing those things, and it got to so much to a point that they start losing their masculinity, to the point now when women see masculinity is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of stupid men were they talking to even listen to a woman to tell them how to feel and what to do and what to feel like? Like, that's dumb. But anyways, I'm going back to the Kevin Samuel thing. Is I would have never called into, even whether I disagreed or agreed to him. I
Yeah,
would have never called into his show
I was
to
gonna
argue with him or to have him critique me or regardless. Like,
I was just gonna say that, Bella, when you was talking and you said,
You know
"Oh,
I
the
wouldn't have
women."
called that nigga.
You, Bella, when you said
Ooh, I bet
the
you it's
women that he
rough.
had on there,
You rough,
you know what I'm
Bella.
saying? You was right. The women that caught on there was the caliber of women that was attracted to his bullshit. You
And
feel
not
me?
only that, they were
Women like
superficial.
you and Corinne would have never even picked up that line. Women that see, that's the thing. Y'all got him misunderstood. He wasn't talking about all women. He was talking about those women.
Right.
Yes.
That was
So
going to
why
be
did
my
all
next
women
point.
get? Why did all women get in their feelings, including some on this panel?
We didn't get in our feelings. I just was wondering. I'm saying,
you
even
speaking
speaking
for
to the women, is that first of all, what I will say about the bitches is that first of all, I've never heard not one bitch get on there and be like, I want a good man, I want a God-fearing man, I want a loyal
all the
man, I
time.
want a them hoes didn't say that. They would say they want a
Yeah, they
6 foot,
did.
6-figure nigga. I'm saying what I saw, but I wasn't he ain't a prophet to me. So I wasn't watching a nigga like that. But what I'm saying, what I saw was all superficial shit coming from the bitches. So they're saying, okay, if you want this type of superficial nigga, you have to have the superficial assets to match.
Yeah, that was the biggest
That
message.
was the biggest message. Is
That
that
was
bitch,
the biggest
you
message.
want
And
that,
you know
you
why
gotta
that
be a
message
bad
came
bitch.
about? You want to know why that message came about? Because when he started, he was telling men how to get with women. But women started talking about, well, we don't want them dusty ass niggas anyway. We want 6-figure niggas. We want niggas with influence. We want niggas with 6 feet. We want niggas that have more than 6 inches of dick. All that shit. So Kevin Samuels was like, oh, if you want them type niggas, oh, your ass
These
can't
the
be
type of
fat.
bitches they want.
Your ass can't be fat. Your ass can't have hella kids. Then when everybody started being like, Kevin Samuels, he only telling you the truth. And then that's the part that got the clicks and shit. That wasn't his message. Like he want to just talk down to women. That's what came out of the content because that's how women. That's how they responded to what we were doing or what was being said to the man conversation.
No, I agree with you because what I'm saying is what I had watched was women that was coming on there, and I'm like, I mean, honestly, like I was looking like shit. I don't blame the nigga, bitch. You ain't saying nothing about the content of the nigga character, nothing, bitch. You talking all superficial stuff. You're not talking about morals. You're not talking about nothing.
Yeah, and when I said he was a prophet, I wasn't saying like
No,
he was
I
a
know.
prophet.
You said to the game. You cleared it.
Yeah, he's a prophet to the game of playerism. You know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, if I was listening, I'm not even gonna cover no stones, my nigga. I'm just gonna expose everything under the sun, bro. If I was still the old school nigga I was, like the nigga for the flesh and the playerism ass nigga, that nigga would have been a god to me.
Right,
that nigga
so
would have
that's
been a
where the
god
message
to me.
got fucked up.
Not to me, though. Not to me.
No, because we got game. But the niggas that they
listen,
got
I
the
ain't talking
game.
about like a guy like nigga. Don't get it. Like I know how people like to get it misunderstood and like no, don't get it.
But
I'm talking about a guy to the game. Like you feel me?
But what did y'all think about Kevin Tate? Wait, not Kevin Tate.
I called him a prophet to the game because he did have some game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take that from him. You know what I'm saying?
But even if he went out, that shit
even the
around
way
being
he
a bitch,
died was player.
same thing.
I don't care what nobody say, nigga. Even the way he died was player, nigga. His dick was wet, nigga. Okay.
Yeah,
nigga.
He went out like a
I don't want to die with a dry dick either, nigga. Okay.
But even if you took some of the principles, I'm not sure if it's from him or that Tate motherfucker. Bitch, if you elevate yourself and the niggas gonna come. Bitch, get your ass in that gym. Bitch, go get your mind right. Bitch, go get your mental health right. Bitch, go get your kids right. Do you and what you would it put get your spirit right though most. And what it is that you want out of yourself, you'll be able to attract. And I feel like fundamentally, him and that light-skinned nigga, that was their things, but they were talking to men. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to social, and we're talking about looks, I mean, honestly, when it comes down to looks, I'm more of a female, like how you slinging that dick, how you treating me.
You see what was first.
You feel me? Like all that other shit. I don't give a fuck about your car because I know niggas with cars you wouldn't like bullshit ass cars, nigga. Bank account right, mind right, morals right, spirit right. The other shit don't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
When it's time to go stepping, nigga, he gonna be a stepper. He gonna put on something fly, but he ain't no fly ass nigga every day. That nigga going to work. He gonna work hard. Put your steel toe, nigga. Don't get your hair cut every week. That's gonna push back your lining, nigga. Keep your spirit right. Stay prayed up, nigga. Keep your hygiene good. Brush your teeth, nigga. You got niggas out here with holes in their teeth sitting on 24s and leather interior. Go get your teeth done. Your kids is at schools where people are being shot. Your priorities is fucked up. Some people can't afford to cheat. You need to be getting your kids into better schools. So if you a nigga or a female and that's not your objective, we talk about young shit. I wish I would cheat. I haven't been in a relationship in years. So I'll be for damned if I waste my time cheating. Next me a nigga so quick and be by myself and work on me. You feel me? It's like I got shit to do. I made sure my daughter in a good school. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I worked on my credit. I made sure I work on me. I make sure I work on my spirit. So I ain't got time to cheat. I gotta make sure me is right. You feel me? I'm not about to be wasting my time.
Okay, I got a question. So I'm sure there's been times we was in a relationship. Wait a minute, first, I'm asking you the guys. Have you ever been in a relationship and a woman cheated on you?
Yeah.
How about you, PB? I know, don't nobody ever cheats on you. I know.
Oh God, man, please. Of course, I've been cheated on.
Okay, cool. So,
but guess what? I didn't care.
Okay, so of course not. So if there ever been a time where you got cheated on by somebody, but you felt like you should have cheated on them?
Oh. I was already cheating.
Oh, okay.
I lost my virginity.
I lost
my virginity in a menage a trois. Nigga, I had 2 girls.
Damn. So when you was faithful to somebody and you was like, damn, I should have cheated on them. Have you ever felt like that?
Never.
I have.
Uh-oh, I want to hear it. I knew women.
I was mad as fuck because it was like when I was with a guy for a long time, and when he was cheating on me, I'm like, damn, like I've been loyal to you, I've been faithful to you, bitch. That nigga been born, you know, like that nigga been born. I could have been over here doing this, doing that, and not saying sexually, but I could have been dating. Like I remember it was this ginger dude or whatever, and he was fly as fuck. He was like some Irish mixed nigga.
Ginger dude.
And yeah, he was white.
Red, I know.
So anyway, sexy body like fuck, you feel me? Different. And here I am passing up on, little Boricua niggas, and you know what I'm saying, to where I could have just went out on dates and just been interacting. Here I am being faithful to you, and bitch, I've been tired of fucking you. And I'm tolerant. We done went through this broke shit. I didn't have to be broke with you.
She said, I've been tired of fucking you.
I'm saying, I'm sitting up here, and the only reason I stayed with you niggas because I thought you was a real nigga. It wasn't because of the sex. It wasn't because of I thought you was loyal, nigga. I should have been gone. You should have been selling that dick, nigga. How you giving it away? We struggling. That dick been struggling, nigga. You feel me?
Ain't nothing worse than some struggling dick, man.
Come on, and you giving it. You ain't even got gas money to cheat, bitch.
Oh my God.
You feel me? Like you just giving dick away? Go get a trade. There's some niggas that's literally, if they spend the time that they invested on macking bitches, and if they was to put that in their education, them niggas would literally be doctors.
Yeah.
So you look at a nigga that's damn near 20 years old.
If they spent enough time, if they put that same energy and that they be on the internet and they Instagrams and shit into studying online, she ain't lying, nigga. That be on their
them niggas will be doctors.
We
got a lot of niggas that be doctors. They done spent 10, 15 years being lying ass, cheating ass niggas.
The way women be doing what you doing right now, they would have been doctors too.
Right, and there's a lot of women that are. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's bopping ass bitches. They should have ass in school. Yeah, I was a remedial student. You feel me? I was a remedial student. So I was supposed to graduate last May, actually. So therefore, but I had to take the retarded classes over. You feel me? So it took me a little longer. You know, you feel me? But what I'm saying is that, oh, absolutely, and. But I mean, that's a joke, but it's real as fuck. It's like we are investing so much time. It's like I do, want to get married. I do want to have kids and shit like that. But I'm afraid because of this culture.
But see, it'll never work, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. It'll never work the way you want it to work because everything you've been talking about is you. I this, I that, I this, I that, I this, I that, I
That's
this,
the only
I that.
motherfucking person interpretation I have to. Well, actually, I could talk
But
about
but
the
that's
books I've
fine.
read, the
But no,
statistics I
but
know, or
you back to you again.
yeah, exactly who I'm supposed to be talking
Yeah,
about.
I know, but that's what a relationship ain't about you.
I ain't talking about my nigga
So
right now. We talking about
like
why
I'm
bitches
not
cheat.
even yeah, but I'm not even I'm just saying like it got to be about a relationship. Like I posted something the other day that said separate thoughts lead to separate actions, what ultimately leads to separation. Because if I'm so focused on making myself better and getting me better and doing better for me and what I need to do and how I need to be this, I might not want to be with you no more. So it's like, as a relationship, this is something that we got to do together. This is something we got to work on together. We got to build and grow together. Because if I get to a place to where I feel like I outgrew you, then or if you get to a place to where you feel like you outgrew me, ah. So it's kind of like it can't be about how I feel or how you feel. It's got to be about how it's going to affect us.
Correct, but no, a relationship that I put my all into is going to work, and I've had them.
But I'm not
And the
even
only
talking
reason
about.
why I didn't get married after my faithful 5.5 year relationship was because I got tired of the sex, and I
But
felt like
that's
it
what
would have
I'm
been a
saying.
disservice to him. No, but
But
what I'm
that's what
saying
I'm
is that
saying.
so no,
Like,
I can have a
so
relationship that is
no,
successful, and I can get everything I
I'm
want.
not. I didn't say you couldn't. You back to you again.
No, absolutely, yes, you did. That was
You
your
know what
point.
I'm saying? No, it wasn't my point. My point
You
was
did.
in a relationship, in any
We wasn't
relationship.
talking about a relationship right now. You do that on
No,
me.
I said in the conversation, you kept saying what you need to do. I got to
Yeah,
do
but
better.
I'm not
I got to
talking
do this.
about
I
my
got to do that.
relationship.
I got to do that. I know I'm not even talking about your relationship at all. I was just speaking in any relationship in general. Like it has to come from both sides, and a relationship got to grow together
Oh, absolutely.
because the grass and the trees, they both started in the same place, but some became trees and some just stayed as grass. But it was all planted in the same soil.
Yeah, but we also have an ecosystem. So if I grow into a tree, nigga, and you my hey bro, just keep being that grass. I got you, baby. You feel me? As long as you're a
Yeah,
solid nigga. I'm not into that. Like you when we talk about cheating and shit like that,
yeah,
that's not
but
where I'm at now as a grown-ass woman. But that was childish shit. So therefore, what I'm saying as an adult, let's say, for example, if I'm like, okay, I'm about to go get my PhD and my man right there beside me, I'm not about to leave him. I'm not with him because of
no,
anything but
no,
love.
no, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not even saying that, but I'm just saying, like, say for example, the guy who you said the sex wasn't good.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy. Like that's
What?
crazy. But I'm just saying, like,
Why?
I
Why is
don't
crazy though? I'm just curious.
because it's like I don't
That
know.
nigga
It's so
said, that's
a
crazy.
relationship to me is so much more than just sex. And I'm not saying that it don't count. I'm not saying sex don't count, but I'm sure we could work on that. I'm sure there's things that we can do to we can turn
Hey,
that up.
let me say something, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: if Nikki, your bitch bad and you ain't hitting her right, nigga, if she goes somewhere else, nigga, that was your fault, nigga.
No, it was her fault because she shouldn't have never been with the nigga anyway.
Exactly, like she. But
But
listen, but like, say she did it the organic way. Say she met a nigga, dated him, didn't give up no yacht. They worked it out. She got feelings for the nigga. 6 months later, she like, it's time for us to have sex. And then he hit, and then it's not up to her expectations. And then she's like, all right, I'm gonna give him another 6 months. Now it's a year, and she still ain't busting nut, but he didn't bust 13,000 nuts. You think she supposed to?
when is he supposed to learn how to hit it right? If she don't never sit him down and they don't ever work on that. He just
Okay,
supposed to
that
just
is that is
figure
a
it out one
relationship
day.
killer right there. When you tell your nigga he ain't hitting it right,
Ah!
he'll fuck a
don't
bitch
know.
just to lie to him. He'll fuck a bitch just to lie to his
See,
ass.
see, Freeze. It's
I
always
don't
different point of
know.
views, man.
Yeah, I
So
know. I'm
look,
just saying. I don't know. I'm asking questions because
But let
I'm
me let me
like,
say my last thing on this, man. On this cheating shit, man. I say this, bro, and this is my philosophy. This is my work. I made this up. People only drift apart when they're not in the same boat. That's what it's gonna be, bro. If you're not in the same boat, my nigga, meaning Like
But
you should know as a
that's not
woman.
like the answer. That's not like the answer to the question though.
No,
That's
no,
like
it ain't the answer. I said
that's
this is my
like
philosophy. I didn't say it was
yeah,
no answer
but
to nothing. I said
yeah,
this is my philosophy.
I'm
This is
trying
my
to have
work. I
a good
made this up.
conversation.
If you're
But
not in the same boat, you're gonna drift apart, my nigga.
You
according to you,
know,
you're supposed to do all the
So
work in
like
the
you
boat.
said, Freeze, like you said, if she don't explain to him, like, hey, baby, I ain't when you gonna let me bust mines? Like, yeah, a woman can just say it. Like after he didn't hit 13 times, be like, you know, you didn't come 13 times. When am I gonna get mines? I haven't, and he'd be like, oh, you didn't come?
See
Nah.
that?
Then you gotta explain to him what you need done or whatever, and then see if that works. You know what I'm saying? Get him some enhancement drinks or pills. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
there's ways to work around that. That's
you know,
called being in the same boat. It's called being in the same boat.
Look,
a lot
look.
of women get cheated on too because and this is, you know, just for me listening to a lot of people, I know a lot of people, is because women have like these unrealistic expectations of a man. You know, they have like their checklist. He has to be this tall, he has to look this way, he has to make a certain amount of money. And then the reality of things, there's not really that many people in the world, are that many men who are over 6 feet tall. Like the majority of men are like 5'9", 5'10" on average.
That's me.
So no, but I'm just saying, like, that's the majority height of men, you know, and a 6 foot, you know, they have unrealistic um expectations. So say they do find, you know, the small percentage of that guy. Well, that guy that they found that checks all their boxes is that guy for a whole lot of women. So when you meet him, of course he's going to entertain you because he knows he's the prototype of the majority of women. So he's already, you know, just reaping the benefits from all these different women because he knows that he's their ideal checklist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was reaping the benefit before everybody realized it. So it ain't like, oh, now he realized it and he started doing it. He was already doing that before they even got to that point.
Right. But what I'm saying is that's a lot of reason why the majority of women get cheated on too, because
Well,
of their unrealistic check boxes. And so, you know what I
I
mean?
totally agree with that. And anytime you have
that's
a
yeah,
checklist,
that's kind of true.
yeah,
But
I agree with that. That's true
but
more
like
than not.
me, I never like me. I just okay. Back to what we were saying. Like me. I when I cheated on girls, it was never because of none of that. You know what I'm saying? I get bitches. Bitches is just I'm just like a bitch magnet. Like they just it is what it is. When I
It
walk in the
is what it
room,
is,
it's
and
a
it is what
done
it
deal.
wasn't.
Like it's just I don't I don't have to go through all of that. You know, it's like I don't know, it just is different. So a lot of times I cheated just simply out of the fact of it was just there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I said that one day when y'all asked me what took so long for me to get married, and I said it was just options.
I
You
cheat.
know, it's just options. So sometimes it's easy to cheat when you got options, and all of your options is damn near worth losing what you got.
So who got more options, men or women?
Women.
People, I think it just depends on the person, but
Uh,
women for
Listen,
sure.
listen,
If a
listen.
woman go
Women have more
outside and say,
options sexually, but men have more options in relationships,
I
like real
think that within
relationships.
our date and time, and with I think a lot of people don't realize we live in damn near in our last motherfucking days. And if you think that good, if God said that the any great book, philosophical, religious, the path of the righteous is thin. So yeah, you might have attractive women, attractive men, good body, good job, but actually having a good person, that shit is rare as fuck.
I thought you
It's
said you didn't
very
believe
rare.
in all that.
Excuse me.
I thought you said you didn't believe in all that.
So you fucking,
I didn't believe
you
in
fucking with the
I
judge
don't
and
believe
jury,
100% in
Bella.
nothing that's written by men.
We're not
man,
talking about anything. I just said you made a statement earlier. You didn't believe
See,
in.
No, I didn't
niggas
make
be
a statement. Wait, say
the
that again.
niggas
lawyer,
be
the
living a
lawyer done
niggas be
popped out.
loving a
You
niggas be
say what?
living a rough life. No, I was saying
You made
niggas
a
be living
statement
a
that
rough
you didn't
life.
believe in
See,
all that right after
Didn't believe in
freeze.
all what?
Okay, let me rewind. Let me rewind the statement.
No, she
Free
did say
said,
that. No, man written books. She fair. Her statements are all consistent, bro.
I didn't say they was inconsistent. Why are y'all?
I know what Black talking about. I know what Black talking about.
Say it so I can understand.
Look, Free said, I'm not even talking about that because I don't even believe in all that. Then you said right after that, do you remember that conversation before I finish?
No, I don't. No, keep going. Finish. So
No. Do you remember that conversation though? When he
you
said
didn't say enough of it.
Okay, when y'all was talking about religion, he said,
yeah. I said I don't believe in the whole Bible.
Yeah, that's what
and I said. And then I said every religious book, every philosophical, any type of wisdom, the path of the righteous, the path of the upright is always thin. If I leave $10,000 in front of 10,000 people, most people gonna steal it if they could get away with it. You feel me? So I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna leave meat around a dog or a mouse around a snake.
So since you opened that can of worms up, because I totally agree with you, right? Anytime we sit here and use these superficial measures to try to dictate how you get in and out and sustain a relationship is doomed from the beginning.
Exactly.
Because just like Free said, like, damn, I thought the relationship was more than the sexual part. You'll leave me because I'm fucking boring. Oh, you would cheat on me because I'm fucking boring now? That's what we doing? Like, damn. Like, fuck. Like, that's kind of hard to hold on to. But that's the truth. So I'm here for it, right? And so then how do you have a relationship that's deep, rooted in something if it ain't so superficial? Like, the relationship standards are hella superficial. Hella.
But the thing is that he said, have you ever cheated? I said, yeah. We didn't ask what age I was, nothing. I wouldn't cheat on.
Trust me, you wasn't the only person on the planet that ever did that for whatever the reason.
I know, but I can only talk for me though.
No, women always want to talk for them when we could throw a net out there and catch hella women doing it. Nah, it's fine. We already know it. Come on, it's 2020 Kobe. We already know what it is. Let's do it. Like, let's have this real guys conversation. The reason why we can't get along because we can't trust each other. The reason why we can't get along because women feel like niggas is trying to control them. Women feel like niggas is bitches now. Women think niggas
niggas feel like women bitches is niggas now. No.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Yeah. Hold on. And that's what's gonna bring us to our next topic: the masculine energy versus the feminine energy.
Let me ask you a question though.
And I wish that I could have got the video that would have showed us what we was talking about, because Freeze and I saw a video where a woman was talking about how masculine energy what attracts it. So
okay, we don't give a fuck about that right now. We still on this cheating thing. We gonna end it out like this. E.B.H. Black.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
the ladies, another good ladies in here.
Put him on timeout.
Oh.
So we're going to the next topic because we already an hour and 17 minutes into this. So we're gonna talk about masculine energy and feminine energy. What I did was masculine energy. Watch this feminine energy. I did it.
Hey, listen, Black. Hey, Black. Who was the first person to cheat? A woman or a man?
Woman.
Oh God, I asked him.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Eve's supposed to cheat.
No, you know what? Hold on.
She slept with the devil.
You know what? Right. You know what? Time out.
She fucked the devil. That's how he got her to bite the apple. He snaked her. That's why they say it was a snake around. He came in the form of a snake.
Even with what other prophet was it where she told her husband to fuck the maid, and then he fucked the maid because she was old, and he had a baby with the maid. And
Hagar, I forgot her name.
Sarah.
Yeah,
her name was Sarah.
So that bitch was behind it too.
So the first person to cheat was a woman?
Exactly.
That's what they say.
It was both of them because you had to both participate in order to be cheated. So the devil is a masculine energy and Eve is a female energy. And in both cases, both a male and a female energy participated.
How we know that Satan is a masculine energy? How we know that? I never thought of that.
It's portrayed it's portrayed that he was a male energy. Anytime someone refers to him, they refer to him as a masculine energy.
But then they always got feminine
listen,
energy.
the devil is a trickster. The devil is a trickster. He can come in any form and become any person. That meant the devil is a woman.
That can happen.
The devil is a woman that got mad at God.
I don't know. That sounds right.
Well, the devil was a man.
It was an angel. It was a male angel. Right. It is right, because if you know anything about Hollywood,
oh my God,
one of the biggest movies about the Illuminati was the movie Bedazzled. And in the movie Bedazzled, the devil was a woman. She gave him all them wishes. Remember?
I refuse to base my belief system on a movie, but that's just me.
You don't gotta believe that. That's the movie that told the truth. The devil is a woman.
My spiritual belief system. Let me say that.
Who else gonna hate on a man like that? Come on, man.
Hold on, what movie?
But they said that.
Bedazzled.
They said that Lucifer was an angel and he was the most beautiful angel.
Bedazzled?
Yeah, a woman, nigga. The most beautiful angel. God
didn't say woman.
Wait.
How was a man gonna be a most beautiful angel? You was a goofy man.
Oh my God. You a goofy.
Say it.
Nigga.
How you gonna argue with the Bible? Is the Bible wrong too, huh?
Listen, the most beautiful angel has to be a man.
Hey, your judgment
so are you saying there's no female angels?
E.B., I hope we don't die at the same time together when we at the gates, because I'm gonna be in line behind you. I'm gonna get in line behind you. I promise you. I'm gonna get in line behind you. I'm gonna be like, I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
See, the difference is
I gotta see this. Because if PB get in here,
the difference is
I'm for sure in this thing.
The difference is when I die, I'm gonna be sitting in the bosom of the Lord, thy Lord, nigga.
Gosh.
I ain't gonna be in line.
Let me redact what I just said. If PB get in there, I'm getting out of line.
I'm gonna be sitting in thy bosom of thy Lord, nigga.
If you go in, I'm getting out of line.
And guess what? I'm gonna be like, Pops. I'm gonna be like, Dad, is that Sam? Is that Sam? I'll send his ass
straight who in there?
Send his ass straight down. He's a sinner. He don't like women.
I love women.
Kevin Samuels. He one of Kevin Samuels' disciples. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, Pops, let him freeze. He good.
Hey, but can we say hi to
Lord's bosom? I get your line.
I know.
All right. Let's digress.
Layla, hello. Welcome.
Layla Mack.
Hey guys. Hey everybody.
What up?
Sorry for my tardiness.
Are you all good? Have you been listening? We was talking about why do people cheat, and everybody went 100 million different ways other than what the. Well, I guess we kind of went full circle, so it was cool.
I was able to hear just a little.
Okay, so why you think people cheat? Or why do women cheat? Here we go. That's what I want to know.
She hear me? She's scared. She's like, fuck.
She's filling out the disclaimer. She's like, the sisterhood told us not to
No, my signal went bad. What was your question?
My question is, why do women cheat?
Why do women cheat? Because they got the black snake moan.
Ooh. Not the moan. Look, make that nigga drink something.
I mean,
nigga, you parched there?
Elaborate, if you will.
Please.
I mean, okay, so it's one reason why anyone would cheat, but we have so many different symptoms that it kind of gets confusing. But for me, seeing as a woman that has cheated before, I cheated because I wasn't happy with the person I was with, and I thought the grass was greener on the other side.
I respect your honesty.
That's the most honest answer, probably, because that's probably the reason why most people do it.
Mm-hmm. It's common.
Yeah, that's what makes it kind of common. Because I don't think I'm not saying it was a right answer or a wrong answer. Really, I think it's probably all wrong answers when it comes to cheating. But on the reality is people cheat like we do. Like because you be emotionally attached, emotionally attached to somebody, and you might be trying to leave that person, but you're still attached to that person. But then when you get this opportunity, knowing that it ain't working over there, you're still cheating. That's even just physically cheating. We don't never like to bring in the emotional cheating part because that only works when men do it when they get caught in the DM and she can't prove that he fucked, but she gonna say, "Oh, you had inappropriate conversation. You cheated emotionally." But now if a nigga went through her shit, I promise you, she's emotionally cheated too, for sure. So we don't never like to talk about that shit. So I'm glad everybody was honest about that. About the cheating.
Hey, real
Never
quick,
easy to talk
real
about.
quick. Hey, remember, Black. Before we do the masculinity thing, let's do the short thing on what makes a person thirsty.
Oh wow, yeah, for
Could
sure.
we define thirsty?
That's what I want to do. Because me and Black and another great friend of mine, we had an argument, nigga. And Black and her agreed with each other and shit. I was so mad. I want to assassinate both of them motherfuckers, blood. I swear to God,
Before we talk about that, can I ask both of y'all a question? Powerball Rich and E.B.H Black.
So it's three of us.
Do y'all argue like this?
Yes.
Like amongst each other? Or do
Yes.
y'all really do this? Like
It's worse. It's worse.
Man, listen, we the Clash of the Titans.
It's worse.
oh my God.
It's worse.
Hey,
I've seen them
BTS,
do it
hey,
in person, you
wait till
guys. It's
we
like
get to
they really act like
Calabasas.
this towards each other.
Listen, wait till we get to Calabasas on their asses.
Oh yeah, wait
And
till
we
y'all
got
get
the
to see the
cameras,
cameras
the
all the time.
24-hour cameras. Oh,
Yeah.
y'all gonna hear some shit. Y'all gonna be like, them niggas about to fight. Y'all
Right.
gonna be like, man, how them niggas get on that show and be cool when all they do is argue and talk shit to each other?
We just chilling.
Y'all niggas make a nigga blood pressure go skyrocket.
Man, remember our internet shenanigans, boy? We was on there going stupid.
Yeah, this is real. This is a real name, no gimmick. This is for real.
It's for real.
This is not a drill. This is not a test. This is a real thing.
But let's start off with the ladies, and we're gonna go with Layla Mack.
Yeah,
to
this
Bella,
best to ask them. What makes a nigga thirsty in your opinion?
Layla Mack, what makes a person thirsty, male or female? It don't matter.
Well, hold up. I thought Bella said we had to define. So we need the men to define what thirsty is, and then we gonna tell y'all what makes you thirsty.
Listen, you guys are the
majority.
majority.
I like that. Let's do that.
No, Black. They are the majority user. We're gonna hear from them first.
But how can I tell you what thirsty
Because I want
is
to know
if I
what
don't
thirsty
know?
means. Listen, I think the first person to use the word thirsty was a woman. Trust me.
Well, then you need to get her ass up on the panel.
No,
because I can't answer for what the hell she
got
said.
3 women right here. What defines thirsty to you? What type of actions? What's the last thirsty thing that happened to you? Just put it like that.
Oh my God, the list will never end.
Thank you. So what makes a person thirsty? Let me know.
I would say for me, a consistent pursuit of something that ain't gonna never happen.
Exactly. Great. See, I'm glad I started with you. What else? You get 3 of them.
Well, just
that's one.
I mean, that sums it up. Consistently pursuing something that will never happen.
Yeah, but what's a thirsty action though? Like there's something else you didn't see that. I know you seen somebody do something or did something for you, and you was like, "Ooh, that was thirsty." Like, come on, man, stop playing. I don't know why people run from this thirsty topic.
I'm not running from it, but
all right. If you're scared to continue, you summed it up with yours, Bella Donna. What is thirsty?
This nigga said scared.
I think the thirstiest shit a nigga done did to me was try to allure me with the opportunity when they never had an objective of giving it to me. So creating a false narrative. I'm like, God damn, nigga, you thirsty? Like, bitch, you just should have said you wanted a romantic interest. So I feel like getting someone's attention with a common interest, and especially with business and making money. Who don't want to make money? or somebody who or you're in the business process and they block your business because they tried to get at you and you didn't adhere to it. I think that's the thirstiest shit you could do.
Yes,
You
that
get
is,
what I'm
man.
saying? I
That's
feel
a
like
great.
that's thirsty. Like, don't
That's a
motherfucking play with me. If you want to fuck, just say that. Don't tell me.
Listen, let me
that
give
we
you
gonna
an
do
example.
this, and that, and use that as something that's gonna better my career or something like that. And you go then, oh yeah, let's go on it or try. Oh, let me tell you the worst thing. Oh my god, I was so mad. This motherfucker like, yeah, we're supposed to be going on this business meeting, and this motherfucker going to send me a text with the fucking place. I look at this shit. I said, oh my god, it looked like somewhere you take your wife on a motherfucking Valentine's Day. And what if I wouldn't have looked at it before I went, thinking that this is a business meeting?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's like people would have thought we were dating because that was a fucking date. That was so I didn't go. But so you got men that do shit like that, they'll trick you.
Try to trick you out the yacht. Well, so listen, niggas be like this, right? They're like, say for instance, they see you do music, right?
Right.
So they'd be like, hey, man, I see you do songs. I do music too. I'm a producer. Won't you come to my studio? I give you some free studio time. I give you some free studio time, and I'll put you on. But the whole time,
he never had no intentions.
Beneath the layers, you come to the studio, he let you do one song, but then he try to get at you.
Or a nigga that withhold songs. Oh, let me tell you one more. It was a nigga or whatever, a white bitch
got your shit hostage,
tried to no, I've been through this shit a million times. So we did a song and it was a white bitch that came that he hadn't fucked and he wants to fuck her. And so the producer, he was like, man, so he gonna offer her to get on the song, but we already laid the track. And him and the producer start arguing. He like, man, the track perfect with Trees, nigga. And he like, nah, I want her on the song. He wasn't fucking me, but he thought he had an opportunity. So he took me off the song in pursuit of trying to fuck that white girl and took me off. And the song never was published.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's some thirsty shit, right?
So penalizing women when they're not, attracted to you or don't want to fuck you. Mm-hmm. That's thirsty to me.
Corinne, what's thirsty to you?
Oh my gosh, I have so many stories. I mean,
lay them out.
All the things that the Bella said have happened to me in some kind of capacity, but just men knowing me or heard of me and trying to say that, hey, oh, well, you can come work my event and I'll pay you this amount. And so because of one of those incidents, didn't have no money to even pay me. It wasn't even his event. And he was riding around somebody else's name. Wasn't even his real name and stuff. You know what I mean? I get there. Dude was just a friend of the dude who had the venue. I mean, and I'm just like, really, dude? Like,
oh my God, this nigga pulled the Weekends at Bernie's. He act like
right. That happened, and then just you get to somewhere and it's not. I had to make a fake flyer just for me, just to get me to come to this event. Made a whole flyer and everything. Had the time, the location, and I get there. It's not even an event going on. It's just him. Like, oh, I'm so glad you came. And I'm like, where's the people and everything? I'm like, it says on the flyer. And then he admitted as soon as I got there, like, oh, I made that flyer just to get you over here.
Oh,
and
that sounds like some commerce shit, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I left, of course, and nothing, good thing I had my own car, my own money, you know what I mean? And recognized it right then and there. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. That happened. I mean, it's so many things or they think they could oh, what are you doing? Let me fly you out or send you money so you could get a Uber to their place or some address that they gave you. Of course, I took the money, but once they send me the address, I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'm not coming to wherever that address is. I mean, they done that. I mean, like, man, I could talk all night until 6 a.m. All the things these motherfuckers tried to do to me. Was thirsty as fuck.
That sound dehydrated for sure.
And not any of them got anything they wanted out of the whole situation.
I have a question, Corinne. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have 2 girls.
Are you a single mother?
Yeah.
Have you ever also ran? Because I've ran into a lot of poverty pimping, where you got people
Poverty pimping
that are in position of power, that's a hold of nonprofit organizations or political affiliations, who try to reach out and try to work with the community when they
Oh
really
yeah. I got people like that all the fucking time. They be like, "Oh, I have a event," or I'm all about giving back and I would really like to collaborate with you. But I do research on people. I'll look them up. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll make them put their money where their mouth is. And if they can't do that from the gate, then, I could weed them out, like, just by talking to them. But yeah, do that too. Like I said, I could talk all night about all the different situations.
With my daughter, be like, oh, well, I'll help you with your daughter. Her daddy ain't shit. And now you're trying to use my daughter as a catalyst.
Oh yeah, I've had guys offer her contracts, wrote up fake contracts to give to her to try and sign her, offering her, like, I mean, these guys make fake flyers, fake contracts, trying to be like, oh, this is my business. But luckily I know people and I do research, and I'm like, well, I looked it up and I can't find anybody you worked with. Oh, well, I mostly do things. They try to hit you with everything. Made fake contracts, fake flyers, tell you that they got businesses that don't exist, want to work with you with your community service. They see all the things I do and try to get me, oh, I know you've been single for a while, you need a man in your life, and I'll come do this, do that, do this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, all kind of things. Like I said, I could go on and on and on.
Hey, me and Free used to do shit like that when we was back when we was like 19 in the strip club, throwing about $10,000 out. These white people used to be like, "What do you guys do for a living?" I hate the internet because of that. What you mentioned, like, now motherfucker can just get on the internet and look. But back in them days before that www.com shit, me and Freeze used to be like, we play for the Diamondbacks.
I even had this guy.
We used to be like, we play for the Diamondbacks. It's like, what position do you play? Oh man, we gonna get to know PT, but they pay us like a motherfucker. You feel me?
Quarterbacking for sure in real time. That's what y'all was doing.
Man, I told so many people I played for
back
the
jacking it.
Oh God.
I even had this guy who had fake business cards and gave me them. Wow. It was like, oh yeah, this is my business. And when I looked it up, it was a residential address, and you know how you could zoom in on Google Maps and everything. I'm like, this is a house. This is not a business. There's no sign, nothing. All kind of stuff. I mean, you name it. Rent vehicles and say it's their car. Like how you could go on tour or wherever, pull up and be like, oh yeah, because if I meet a guy for the first time, like if he even gets me to the point where I want to meet him and I'm interested in him, I do not give him the address to my house. I was like, oh, we could meet somewhere at a public location. Had him pull up, and come to find out when I met him the next time, I was like, oh, where's your car? And he was like, oh, that was what you call it? That was, I had to go put it in the shop or whatever. Come to find out,
put it in the
yeah,
shop.
come to find out it was a rental, because I ended up knowing someone he knew, and I was like, showed the dude his business. He was like, he don't got no business. He was like, this motherfucker made business cards. I mean, all kind of things. Like,
okay,
these motherfuckers be out here thirsty as fuck.
Yeah.
His homie was thirsty. That was telling on him. Hey Bella, did that dude get to smack the white girl he put on the song?
Hell no.
Goofy ass. Hey, listen. So look, Freeze. The other day, I'm chopping it up with Black in the partner, right? And these two motherfuckers, man. Listen, I told her, I said, hey, what if a nigga hit your Facebook first? He heart 20 pictures in a row. Okay, I said then after that he comment on 50 pictures.
Why you gotta be so extreme?
Look, I thought this nigga was gone. I wish he would have stayed gone. Look, this nigga done crept back. God damn it. I was listen, so listen. I said now he didn't put 50 comments. I said now this nigga called you on Facebook Messenger. Bella, does that describe thirsty to you?
Yeah, because my thing is, I feel like don't call me if you don't know me. Introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Wooty Woo.
And I said this happened all at the same time. Like you just added him as a friend, right? And then 5 minutes, he gave you this is what I said exactly. Black, no, I ain't lying. I said within 5 minutes after you adding him on your Facebook, there was 20 hearts, 50 comments, and then he called you.
I'm blocking that motherfucker.
Miss Corinne, does that describe thirsty to you?
I've actually had that happen to me. Like I said, I could go on and on. I've had that happen to me. Yeah, I blocked them. Or they'll call you.
I didn't ask did it happen to you. I said, is it thirsty or not?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Layla Mack.
Nah, that's not thirsty. That's dehydrated.
Freeze.
Oh no, man. I think he just like her, bro. Nigga
Oh,
can't like
now
nobody
that's
no
what
more.
Black said. I think Black text this nigga and said, man, say this. This nigga's a puppet. He trying to get me out. He trying to get me out of my job. He want my job.
Man. Black
You're fired. No,
but I'm just saying, like a nigga can't just.
PV's been replaced.
No so listen, is that what? So y'all hear Freeze? That's what Black and the lady partner said. That maybe he just likes you. Clarissa.
That could be true.
Hold on, I ain't talking to you no more. Clarissa.
And
Earth to Clarissa. You just added me on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then within 5 minutes, I got you 20 hearts. I commented 50 comments, and then I called you on Facebook Messenger. Am I thirsty or not?
Yes.
Thank you. The gays win.
No, because it depends on who it is, though. Honestly.
Oh my! It's a stranger. It's a stranger.
No, I know a few niggas that did that.
That I knew.
But to call you?
I'm talking about a stranger, Layla Mack.
Yeah, that called me on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, this nigga, just let him have his.
Let him have his 1 minute of thunder.
Listen, she acting like shit, man. Yeah, Freeze. I ain't fucking with you, Layla Mack. You on some weird shit. Hey, boy, Black. You already know what I feel about you on that topic, bro. You a damn fool. Clarissa, Corinne, Bella. I appreciate y'all honesty.
That's like the problem though. Like now with like workplace harassment and all different shit. Now, like my nigga, like what is the limit of you trying to holler at a chick? Like it's a chick that I tried to holler at in my life like every day, and she was like, no.
You was thirsty.
Day. Yeah, I was thirsty every day. Then finally I broke her down. Boom. Then once I broke her down, we've been married for like 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, I think that's the virtual way of how niggas used to do it back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up without the internet.
But Freeze.
No, I'm saying like that's how niggas did it back in the day though. They would pursue a female all the time, all the time.
Like Freeze is
that's the virtual way.
Freeze is a chemistress. This nigga trying to cook up some faulty antidote.
Oh,
listen.
I'm just saying a nigga can't pursue a female no more. Like,
no Freeze. That's not the same. No Freeze.
If you on
Freeze.
Instagram, if you on whatever.
Let him talk.
Listen, hold on, man. I'm addressing this nigga's story, nigga.
I know, but let him finish though.
He is finished because he lying. Listen, this nigga Freeze, no good and goddamn.
Oh shit! shit. I know.
Listen, fuck this nigga, man. Hey, listen, Freeze, you know good and goddamn well if you added that woman in 5 minutes, you wouldn't be calling her on Facebook Messenger. You would not.
My nigga, listen to what I'm saying. When I used to own the club with the Mexican dude, Boo Boo from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
She was coming through the door, my nigga, and I told the security guard, I said, that bitch right there bad. Go tell her that I want her number. She was like, told the security, like, nigga, what? Like, so then I told this girl that I knew, who I saw was in the group of girls, hey, what's up with that girl? Who is she? She like,
That's not
want
the
me to
same,
tell her you
Freeze.
want to holler at her? Hold on though. She like, you want me to tell you that you want her to holler at her? I'm like, yeah, boom, boom. So she like, the girl like, nah, I'm good. So then I creep up on her at the bar and I'm like, damn, what's up? You not trying to fuck with a nigga? Boom, boom, boom. She like, nah, whatever. So by the end of the night, I get her number. My nigga, I text this girl every day. I got on her social media. I was liking her shit. I was texting her every day.
That's
Like, my nigga, like, but
that's
that's what I'm
chasing,
saying. Like,
that's chasing your dream, bro. That's not the same thing.
what I'm saying is to some girls, it could have been perceived as I was being thirsty and she didn't
You
want to fuck with me
you
because
was
I was
being
being
thirsty, but
thirsty.
guess what?
But what I'm saying is she liked it. She appreciated the courting. She appreciated the chase. She appreciated the damn. I got to keep going on dates with this girl. No get no pussy. I got to keep texting this girl. I got to keep going to the like. Man, I was just like, but I just already knew that was gonna be my wife. Like when I first saw her, my nigga. Like that's some weird shit. Like I don't even believe in that love is first sight shit. I don't believe in none of that, whatever. But when I saw her, it was different, my nigga. Like you already know, I'm a player. I'm a Mac daddy. I'm from the hood of
Come on,
Macs. Like
man. Listen,
everybody in
man.
my hood of Macs. You
Listen,
already
man.
know how I
If
was
they
raised.
knew half the stories, nigga, listen, we'd
But
be indicted, nigga. Okay.
when I saw her, it was over, my nigga.
It
Like
should
it
be
just
against the law how much
so
yacht me and this nigga done got. Okay.
that's what I'm
What do you
saying.
call it? Yacht?
Yacht.
Yeah, that's from Richmond.
International. I'm talking about out of the country, in the country, yacht.
Yeah,
And
like listen, I ain't gonna even lie.
but
My dick got a passport and I don't, nigga. Okay.
Hey, man.
but that's why I feel.
Let's
That's
go to
why
the
I'm
next
just.
topic too, man. We
That's
Shut
a
your
good one.
bojanging ass up, nigga. You's a
That's a good
Baja
one,
Desert
nigga.
ass
My
nigga.
That's
dick
why.
got a passport.
Nigga, first of all, nigga, I
You
thought
put
that
that
was
in the
clever. I
song.
wanted to clip it, but now that you
Just,
hate it,
just when we thought we heard everything.
yeah, nigga,
PBR
They
hit us with
always.
the new
all I
one.
did was look at the time and say, let's get to the next topic. But this nigga thought somebody was talking about him, nigga. This shit is crazy.
No, but that shit is real though, my nigga. That's why I said cheating is different. Like it's all like for me, I can't
I
speak
cheated to feel
for.
like a king, nigga.
Like I
I ain't
didn't
gonna
cheat
lie.
for none of that. I just cheated because I had the options. It was like once I got enough discipline to say I could say no. Like my nigga, that was like it's like being an alcoholic on the liquor aisle every day. Like my nigga, like I could go outside. I can go to the quick trip right now. And when I pull up, it's gonna be somebody mama, somebody's sister, or something that's gonna wanna know what's popping. Like right
Mm-hmm.
now, I could go to the Walmart right now and just walk through Walmart just to go get some toilet paper. I'm gonna see somebody, we gonna lock eyes, and if I want to take it there,
You
we
gonna
gonna go
Mike
there.
Lewis it. And you gonna
Like you
Mike
know what I'm
Lewis it.
saying? Like
Hey, E.B.H Black, he gonna
so
pull a
it's just
Mike
like
Lewis.
you gotta get to. It's like I had to get to that place in my life to where I just say, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even worth it. But for the nigga who don't have them type of options, I
Right.
can't really
Right.
speak for that dude. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm sure there's
Willing to
girls out
risk it
there who
all.
just got niggas. It's some girls who getting millions of views, and there's some girls who only got 100 views, and they all
This
got the
nigga,
same
yeah.
paid the same 15,000 for the BBL. They all paid the same for the teeth and the eyelashes and the whole shebang, but they not getting the attention that other girl getting.
So
Right.
what's the remedy to being thirsty? Like, what can we do to help these people? You
Man,
know,
just
before we
I
move to
don't think it's no
masculinity.
remedy. It's love, my
If a
nigga. If you
woman
love
think it's
somebody,
thirsty, don't mess with her. That's what. As simple as that. If she
yeah,
deem it as being thirsty, don't fuck with her.
she
It ain't
ain't
But
your
worth
no,
it.
problem.
Freeze thirsty is different. He got the phone number after he was being thirsty that whole night.
No,
I'm
You
you.
feel me?
always gonna get the number. That's what I'm telling you, my nigga. Like I ain't never left without getting the number since I
Uh,
was about 7, 8 years old, nigga. If I want the
so,
number, I'm gonna get it. It don't matter. Period.
So
What
I'm
sign
gonna
is you, Freeze? What sign is you?
Sagittarius.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Serious shit.
have a
Huh?
course for just regular niggas because all the niggas that I fuck with is some super high premium niggas, and they talk about the 1% of niggas that do that shit.
Right.
Like, just don't listen to them and think, how can I apply that to my life? Don't listen to what.
Listen, that's real because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I ain't
This is
even
what I'm
lying,
saying.
nigga.
I'm talking about y'all regular niggas,
I
the niggas in the darkest corner.
I call a motherfucker right now. I should be in the Guinness Book of World Records, nigga, for some shit I done did. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie.
Man,
I cheated because I wanted to feel like a king, nigga. That's it. That was it.
and that's fine. That's fair. That's
You know,
a
growing
good.
up hearing about Ishmael the bloodthirsty. You know what I'm saying?
So we
The
gonna talk
Islamic
about cheating for like 2 hours because it's your favorite topic.
Nigga, cheating ruined my life, nigga. Fuck you, Tom. Let me put that out there, nigga. Cheating
That
ruined.
nigga said it ruined my life.
Nigga, that shit ruined my life. Nigga, I give back all that
cheating.
pussy, nigga, to be back with the one I
So
wanted
is
to be
cheating
with.
never worth it?
Never, nigga.
It could be sometimes.
I don't
know.
It go back to what your motivation is. She said the dick wasn't good enough. She had to cheat in order to stay with the nigga.
Right. So
I ain't never had a problem.
I felt like I should have. He was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a good ass nigga.
Yeah,
and
so
we was together for a long time, and he was a model nigga. So
I bet
he
you
was one of the ones you should have kept.
Listen, I bet you if you ask him, he'll rather you keep cheating and he still keep you than if you just left him because his dick game wasn't
I
good.
left him.
Listen, I slang that dick so good. That what's that nigga name from Brazil? E.B.H.
The nigga with all the the nigga you put me up
my nigga.
on.
Listen, if I was a slave, nigga, they'd have made me a pot of seca, my nigga. He don't do no hard labor. He don't do nothing but get fed and fuck on bitches. That's all he gonna do.
Yeah, but they tortured his kids though.
No, they didn't.
Oh my
Remember, his children got untouched. It was like a curse.
No, they thought they was super slaves. They thought they was bred super slaves because they was breeding with the super nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been Potaseka. So if y'all don't know who Potaseka is, he's a Brazilian.
Don't listen to this, bro.
He's a Brazilian slave that
he's gonna have you. He's gonna have
anything of a whip or any slave work. All he did was fuck bitches all day.
You'd have been tired, laid over.
Man, hell no, nigga, listen, boy, don't let me expose myself, boy.
So PB's perspective is how to ruin a nation. Let's talk about how to build one.
Hey, Freeze, you been with me abroad, nigga. You see me knock down 5 or 7 in a row, nigga. Stop playing, boy.
Allegedly. I allegedly went with you.
Allegedly. Let's say allegedly.
Hey, there was a guy who looked like you, PBR.
Hey, PB, remember we was in Mexico and I ain't gonna say no names, but remember old boy came down the stairs sweating. He was like wore out. He was sweating. He was done for the night.
Off one. And see, his wife gonna leave him. You know what I'm saying?
He was done for the night. I'm like, bro, let's keep going. He was like, bro, I can't keep going.
Listen. Hey,
remember
after this, we're going to masculinity. I just got a quick questions for the ladies. So help these brothers out here. We're gonna start with Layla Mack. What's the legal time limit or I'm gonna say like how long do you want your intimacy to last? Like the minimum and the maximum.
Well, my definition of intimacy is not sex, so eternally.
Hey man, cut the fucking shit. You want me to say fucking?
Yeah, I mean you need to define what you mean by intimacy.
Yeah, fucking man. How long you want your fucking to last? Your sex time. What's your sex time? The minimum to the maximum.
This nigga having an interview. What the fuck is going on here?
I just want to know something, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
What the fuck?
You always take.
Well, what's the
time frame? That's all we need.
Time
ETA.
You're asking this question based on a night that we're together. How long do I want it to last?
Yes, when you're with when you're with the man, letting him dig in your cookies, how long do you want him to dig in the cookies?
For however long the chemistry is right. I mean, I don't.
That's a good answer.
I'm just
I
asking.
mean, yeah, you're asking a general question. You trying to get an answer. I mean, I think a
Yeah,
little
all right.
deeper
So a nigga,
than
all right,
how.
say he put his hand in the cookie jar and it was only 2 minutes. Are you happy with that?
No.
Okay. What if it was 15 minutes? Is that cool?
I mean, like I said, it depends on the chemistry. If the chemistry was so right at the beginning to the end of that 15 minutes, then
Oh, so
I might
basically,
be
if he
straight.
make you bust a nut in 2 minutes, it's okay then. I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Next, Bella. What's your minimum and your
I feel
maximum?
like you did not really asking me the right question.
I didn't.
Okay, let me say
Right.
penetration.
Pose the question
I'm
properly.
talking
Yeah, I
about
feel like you're
from
not
penetration to the
head
end.
everything.
Just starting from when he put it in, because you the one that said if the dick wasn't good, you leaving a nigga. So that's what made me want to ask this question.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
from
So just
penetration,
penetration. So I already got some head and shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Or say
I'm
you
not
didn't.
tripping. I could take one for the team.
No, all right,
So
listen.
if this,
All
I'm not
right,
tripping.
all right. No head involved, just penetration only.
No head.
Come on, man.
Hey, I'm in a relationship.
Stop. You want it, y'all?
man.
I'm in a relationship. It don't matter. That's my nigga. I could take.
No, it's not a relationship. You just met this
I'm
nigga.
meeting him and just fucking.
No.
Bro, what is it?
Listen. No, I'm saying this. Shut your ass up, boss. Listen.
All right, man. I told this nigga, man, I don't want to spend 2 hours talking about
All right,
this
so
shit.
anyway.
Is he fucking anybody on the panel?
No.
That's an open call. Because he want to know if any of y'all want to fuck him in the future, put in the chat how long you want him to be fucking you. That's all he trying to
Oh,
get
is
at.
that what this is about?
Exactly. He's just asking the question all goofy and shit, and y'all can sense it. Y'all don't see what it is, but y'all can sense it, and y'all like, this nigga over here like, man, shut your ass up. No, nigga, just phrase the question.
Okay, well then tell me how long you want to fuck on me, and then we can answer the question.
No, hey man, listen, man. This don't. If y'all listen to this nigga, y'all going straight to the.
All right, we about to talk about masculinity. Hey, Freeze, Freeze.
Y'all killing it tonight.
This your topic, Freeze.
Man, bring PB back, man.
I'm about to.
Man.
I'm
about to bring his ass back. He better stop saying fuck the boss. Say it again.
Hey, listen, man. I'm trying to establish a timeline for people because she was the one that said it. A lot of niggas get left because they're not demonstrating right or penetrating right.
Not a time limit. That's what I'm saying. If the head good, massage good, and you've been getting good dick.
But you the one said the dick.
But it's all part of the dick. The head, the massage, all that shit. No, it ain't just dick.
Then the question don't matter because you said the dick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want no dick without
You said the dick. You said the dick. Freeze. Did she not say
umbrella?
She said, I don't want no dick without the head. You know they say it's not good for men to give women head.
I don't give
because women lose respect for them.
That's not. I respect the man more.
That's true. I believe that.
I don't
believe
think
that.
so. Absolutely not.
Not to eat my booty, maybe I'll lose a little respect.
A little.
I've never lost respect.
Well, they said your
tongue.
Why
Why would you lose respect for a man for trying to please you? You know what?
Because I ain't even need nothing done to my booty. Don't
they
be.
Said
why the fuck would you let him do it then?
They said your tongue.
If he doing it good, I mean,
see,
bro. They say your tongue speaks life or death. Like
listen,
manifest things.
Me when
I'm gonna look at him like he a toilet.
If you're ready to move the conversation, let me know.
All right, I'm ready after this. After I make this statement, listen, I'm gonna lick it, but I ain't gonna stick it. I don't give a fuck.
Why would you do that?
Wait, what?
That's like peanut butter and no jelly, nigga.
No, I'm not gonna put because if I can do that to a woman, if there was a day, if I can do that to a woman, if there was a year without women or years or life without women,
what are you talking about? Oh,
I look at
to
what you
her
said.
butthole? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Oh,
thought you were saying you could lick it but not stick it. Like you
No,
weren't
I'm talking about the
specific.
ass. I'm talking about I
Oh,
lick it.
okay.
I lick it, but I ain't
You
gonna
had to
stick that.
clarify that.
Yeah, we always talking about ass.
I
All
don't
right,
know what
Ass.
ass
No
masculinity.
ass, bro.
Huh?
No ass, bro.
Yeah, that's out.
No ass. No butt play.
I ain't doing. I don't do that because if you can hit a girl in
Yeah,
the ass, you
pause.
can hit your man's in the ass.
Yeah,
It's the
no
same
butt play.
thing. That's the
But you
only thing
know,
they got in common.
but what if that's what she want? What you do then?
I tell them no.
And then what you do then if
Listen,
she
I
like
remember I
if
tricked a
she
girl out
say
that pussy. Listen,
okay,
she told
now
me.
hold on though, hold
What?
on
No,
though.
because what if you got it?
Let him finish.
Listen, one time I tricked a girl out that pussy free. She told me, she said, "I'll let you fuck me, but you gotta hit my ass first." I was like, "For sure." She was like, "Come through." I slid through. I was like, "Yeah, hold on. Let me just start off like this so I can get real hard because I never done it before." Nigga, I fucked the shit out that bitch and never touched her asshole, nigga.
Yeah, it's gross. But if that's what she like,
Wait, she.
what y'all gonna do? You gonna be
Clarissa,
done
she
with
wanted me to start off hitting her booty, and I lied to her. I said, "Yeah, for sure." And then, but I told her, I said, "I've never done that before," which is not a lie. And so when I got there, I said, "First, you got to let me start off with the yacht so I can get hard right, because I ain't gonna get hard if I'm knowing I'm finna go in from the back first." I start fucking her yacht, nigga. I never touched her ass.
He
How did
said
you
go
guys
in
come
from
up
the
with
back
this
first.
with referring to women's private parts as yacht? Like where did that come from? Like
Yeah.
what
That's
yeah.
that's a Richmond thing.
What do you
Like
mean?
where
The
did it
yacht.
come from? Like explain. Like cuz I'm just curious of how that came
Because a
about.
male has a cock, and so a woman has a yacht, like the yin and the yang type thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it came from?
They changed the C to a Y and said yacht. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
okay.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody calling my coochie no yak.
What you want him to call your coochie?
That's
Otonia.
Right.
Petunia. Ooh, I like that too. We're gonna call it that, chonchita and all that too.
Conchita.
That shit crazy.
I ain't shit. Bonita.
And that nigga E.B.H Black got mad and fired himself. Look.
Damn. Boss,
Oh my God.
he put himself on balls.
Hey, what's crazy is she said that she don't want a nigga that's 2 minutes, but they don't know how long they want it. It's a whole
It's
bunch of factors that go
There
into what they do
yeah,
want.
there's no
But
time
it's
No,
limit.
hold on
whole
though.
bunch
Let me
of
finish making my point.
factors.
Nah,
It's a
there's
Hey,
whole
a
let the
time
man
limit.
finish. Hold on. Y'all not going it's only two of
it's
us.
a
That
whole
nigga Black
it's
left
a
us.
whole bunch of factors that go in to satisfying, but it's one thing quick. 2 minutes, no.
Listen.
I
Like,
mean, if
but it
it's,
might be a
if
whole
we're
bunch
in a
of factors
hurry
that
and we
go
got things to do, 2 minutes is okay. Like,
Nah, man,
hey,
y'all got
hurry up.
all
The kids are almost home and we got
listen.
to get it in
No,
real
no,
quick.
you trying
I'm
to change the
okay with that.
scenario. No, don't change the scenario. The
Mm-mm.
scenario was this. Y'all got all the time in the world, y'all at a beach property house, Airbnb, and nobody there but you and him. How long do you want him to hit you?
I mean, there's no time limit on it. I'm not going to make
Yeah,
it.
that's the whole time we
There's no
there. It's
time
just gonna
limit.
be a
Well,
consistent thing.
yeah. If anybody knows about me, I go long and strong. So I ain't giving no halfway fuckings. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
just
but I'm
bottom
not
line.
putting a
EB,
time
that's what
limit
you
on it.
said, huh? EBH. That's what you said
But
you
you
wanted to
making it
say.
like it's just like Pound Town, Lauderdale.
No, I ain't.
It is
See,
Pound
see,
Town, but
look,
he's
No, it
showing
ain't no
us the
damn
Pound
Pound
listen,
Town.
Town.
listen. Fucking with me, there's no
Right,
pound
that
town.
part.
There's no
I
It's
pound
mean,
town.
Pound Town.
if you're
I
at a
start off
beach house
real
and you're hanging out and stuff, you're gonna have to take
Pound
breaks and
Town.
eat, have a
Pound
drink.
Town.
You know what I mean? Walk the beach,
man.
talk, like
The
get back
longest
in
I
the
went was
mood. I
5 hours, no
mean,
breaks. 5 hours, no breaks. Nigga, how about that?
We not going outside if we out of town like that. Whatever you pull your panties down to pee, I pull my pants down. Anytime your
Mm-hmm.
pants come down, my pants come down. Ain't no go
Pound
outside. Fuck you talking about? We not going
For
outside.
real, gang. For
I
Nope.
real.
mean, you know, like You're gonna have to take breaks and rest and
No,
go
ain't
walk out
no.
on the beach, watch the
See,
sunset.
Nuh-uh, we
see,
gonna
that's
just
the reason. See, that's the reason why
we
me and
just
Freeze
gonna
got so many baby
recuperate.
mamas, man.
Just build up some strength. Hold on, let me take a quick little 5-minute nap or smoke a couple blunts. I need to build some strength, and
I
we coming
mean,
right back. Where you at?
No,
I
I
mean,
Don't
all
even
agree
that's
though.
don't
okay and
even
everything, but
don't
PBR
even.
said we were out of town on the beach, so we were
That's what I'm
trying to
saying. So we
picture
not going
ourselves
outside.
there.
Open the
You
window,
know what
open the
though?
curtains, and look at the beach. But
Mauricio, you
anytime,
right. A lot of bitches can't hang like that. But you know why it is? They don't like you. Just like this.
Right.
If
Exactly.
that pussy ain't wanting you, it don't like you. To where if it's a nigga I'm
Yep.
fucking with and that pussy wet and this motherfucking we hitting, hell yeah, we could go five, nigga, we could go 24 hours, nigga. Cause
Yeah,
that
you
dick
feel
gonna stay
me?
hard, that pussy
You
gonna
feel
stay wet.
me?
But if I don't like you, that bitch gonna shrivel up.
Exactly. Listen, I make girls want to mate and breed with me. Okay, it's cat week. Okay,
It's the difference. Because
it's
I've
big
dealt with
cat
a
week.
man who never
All right,
been able
E.B.H.
to pet
Black
a
back. What's up
woman
with
who matches
masculinity?
sex because
What's up
they
with
don't like you.
masculinity, sir? Why these why these bitches want to be Voltron now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Why E.B.H. Black? Why
I
they want to
told you
be
I've been blessed,
mechanics?
man. Like I be feeling like I live in a fantasy world when I be hearing some of this shit.
E.B.H. Black. I seen a meme not too long ago with a girl talking about I know how to put oil in my car and it was cooking oil. I don't need no man. I know how to put oil in my car and it was Crisco.
Man, you know what? All of that, I don't need no man. All that shit is cool till
It's
you 70.
stupid.
Clarissa said stupid.
For real. But all that I don't need no man shit is cool when you in your 30s and 40s, maybe in your 50s. But when you get in your 60s and 70s, yeah, you want some companionship.
I don't think women really mean that. What I think they mean is they don't want no bum ass nigga. They don't want no cheating ass nigga. They don't want no leeching ass nigga. I think they, if they was to elaborate on what they don't want,
So
because then it would be more precise. Like they don't
But I think
want
it's
no
like
hurt. They don't want to be hurt. That's what it
I
is.
feel
That they
you.
just
I feel you. I
never
feel you. But
been.
it's like a diamond though, like in my opinion. It's like a diamond. Like when you get a diamond, it's not a diamond, it's just a rock. It gotta get refined. It's gotta go through some shit. It's gotta go through
exactly.
what it go through in order to become what it become. But if we don't ever
Exactly.
go through
Teach,
nothing,
gang.
how are we
Teach,
ever gonna
gang.
become whatever we gonna become? Because you didn't want no cheating ass nigga. So at 70, you by yourself.
Right.
You
Yeah,
at
like you have to
so you
Or
don't
you
talk
want
could be
no.
yourself.
dying at 60 with HIV.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
you
know,
have
like
I
to
know.
talk
there's
yourself into
certain
getting
things
in.
So
Like,
right.
that people
You
aren't
done
taking
went
into
way
consideration.
you went way over there.
No,
Like
but
I'm
what
not
I'm saying is that is the
like
reality. And
yeah,
that's
but it
what
ain't
some
it ain't
women
the
ain't saying. That it's like
yeah, but
I,
but but why when we talking about shit that hit home, it's about I, but when we say something that makes sense, it's about reality and we finna go way over there
I'm
to
not
over there now.
disputing that. All I'm doing
Is
is
we gonna go
elaborating.
way over there or is we gonna stay here? Which one we gonna do?
All
Because
three.
that's not a good faith
It
argument.
wasn't
Cause
even a
No,
I'm
it is
bad
like
one.
good
She
faith.
said all three.
because you arguing from over
I'm not
there
arguing.
and I'm just talking about right here, right now.
Right, but you the only one married on here with a
Yeah, but
successful 12-year relationship.
it ain't successful. It's been ups and downs, it's been turmoil, it's been cheating, it's been all types of shit.
Scandals.
It's
Right,
been
Scandals.
scandals, it's been whatever. But what I'm saying is it's been worked through.
right.
It could
I'm
it's
willing to
been
work through, but I waited because I didn't want to go through that. So now that I'm in a position,
no,
I'm
I
like,
feel
okay,
you. I feel you.
long
But
as
what
you
I'm saying is
come,
if
go
you
hard or go
Y'all
home.
see
You
these
want to be a
badges of honors.
you
That
feel
mean
me?
you don't
Go
want to be in a
ahead.
relationship
Y'all see
then.
But
these
I have
medals,
to accept
nigga.
cheating. That's just like no, who gonna accept cheating? Not me.
So free.
I'd rather have a nigga that got two bitches off top than to be cheating. You ain't gotta lie to me, baby.
you
But I
feel
ain't
me?
gonna marry no nigga like that. So what I'm saying is that would you lie? There's no reason to lie. We grown as fuck. So there's no
Right.
need to cheat. If
There's
you
no
want two
reason to
bitches,
do
you'll
everything
do that
you do.
before you got married. I'm grown as fuck. He said he been married for 12 years. That's the difference. He came into it at a younger age, 12 years ago. My
Right.
mind at 12 years ago was different from my mind now. I'm not
Right.
dealing with no cheating ass nigga. Now, if I'd have
But
fell in
that's
love
what I'm
12 years
saying. 12
ago
years ago,
and
I
been
was in
married,
12 years ago, I was out there. Like I'm
right?
saying, I got a video on TV. I'm touring all around the country. I'm going crazy. Like being with like I was Like, come on, man. It was like it was going down. And what I'm saying is, if my wife would have divorced me back then, we would have never got to where we at today. We wouldn't have the foundation that we have. We wouldn't build what we built. We wouldn't have the the stories to sit back and look at each other and be like, damn, I was tripping. Like I was fucking up. I was on some whole other shit. I wouldn't even understand the value of what I have right now. Like
So what makes
I
women?
don't find no value in that. For me personally, I've seen that story.
So what makes
over
women
and over,
masculine?
and I didn't want that to be my storyline.
Well, I mean,
I'm not saying that. I didn't want that to be my storyline either. I didn't pick this storyline. This is just what the storyline turned out to be because I value my relationship.
No, but that's what relationships is.
But no, I'm not saying broke. I'm saying cheating. There's certain shit I ain't dealing with.
Hold on.
I grew up being broke, but I ain't grow up being cheated on.
Let's not sit here and let's not define relationships out of cheating. Like I get people cheat. All right, we just established we took fucking 2 hours to fucking define that both people do this shit. So let's not act like, oh my God, fuck that shit. I get it. All he's saying, and what I've been trying to say for the last 45 minutes is, how the fuck you want to be in a relationship when you sitting up there putting all these barriers on what the fuck you ain't going through and what you ain't gonna settle for?
Because that's what it says. Because
can I make my point, please? I'm just saying, how can you feel like you really want to be in a relationship? Because being in a relationship is about, okay, what can I give to this person in order for them to be the best version of themselves, knowing that they're not going to be perfect. And so, like he said, he would have never got to know the appreciation of the woman had she would have left already. So if everybody got these standards, these stringent standards, y'all don't want to be in no relationships. What you fucking want is a personal assistant that you can fuck on every now and then.
Me? No,
I got $5. I got $5. My daughters ain't marrying nobody unless they got 6 figures or better.
And you don't know that. So what they so what if they start having kids by them?
Everything about girls.
What if they start having kids by them?
And my daughters ain't having no kids, so they not getting texted. You don't married, boy. I established that already.
You can't protect that, Yak. That Yak is out there.
Nigga, you crazy, nigga. My daughter will never be like none of you niggas, boy.
How you know
none of you motherfuckers, nigga, on gang.
Who is you talking about?
Nigga, I got princesses, nigga. I don't let them, nigga, they don't get touched, nigga, and never will.
Okay.
Until the nigga meets my approval.
That's toxic masculinity. But
I don't care what you call it. It can be ice cream and berries, nigga. I don't care what you call it, nigga.
So what if you found out your daughter was pregnant? Then what you gonna do?
It's never gonna happen, nigga. Shit, you see this DNA, nigga?
I'm going back to reality. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going back to reality.
Boy,
I want to come back to La La Land. I'll come back.
Boy, please, nigga. I know my daughters, nigga. I know mines, nigga. Nigga, they don't want to get touched, nigga, at all.
No, I feel you, man. Don't none of them. I don't think none of these girls be going into it like that. It be niggas like us that talk them into it.
My daughters don't put none of them things in them or nothing, nigga. They wear pads, nigga. That's how you know, nigga. My daughters why would you put that? Nigga, my daughters ain't playing, nigga.
Hey,
they're not even old enough for you to even say that.
And the cold part about it,
they was already 19 and 20.
You see what kind of dad they got? So you for sure know, nigga.
I've seen greater men get their daughters fucked on by you.
No, I'm not talking about that. And that's what I'm talking about. Listen, this is what I'm talking about.
You get on my nerves, man.
Hey,
listen, that's what I'm talking about.
That was a good one.
That was.
He kind of got you with that one, PB. He kind of got you with that one.
He just made my point. He ain't saying shit that was good. That's what I was saying. Nigga, they know what they daddy like. They was like, nigga, I'm not fucking with no nigga like that. And I told him.
But you know what? Sometimes females turn out just like their daddies, and they be having their daddy ways.
Listen,
it do be some bitches that a nigga be a hoe. Some niggas' daughters be hoes because they act just like their daddy.
My daughters wanted me.
I say your daughter. I don't wish that upon nobody. I don't wish that on your sons or your daughters.
I hope my son's gonna be players. My son's just players.
I don't wish that on them.
They can run through them all.
What?
My sons can run through everything in the book.
So what did you say, chauvinistic? What did you say you was?
I'm a male chauvinistic pig.
He at least there's nothing to argue with here.
Yeah, my sons can run through the whole country. Nigga, have at it. Listen, one of my sons told me, like, you know, he 23, 24 now. He said, he was like, Dad, I'm at 43. You know? He was like, I'm at 40. He asked me my number. I was like, boy, I didn't probably done that in a weekend, nigga. What are you talking about?
You proud of that?
No, I'm not, nigga. But when I was young, nigga, I sure the fuck was, nigga. How about
I'm just
that?
saying, like, you proud that your son told you his number was 43?
I laughed. I'm glad.
No, I didn't ask you what your reaction was, nigga. I asked you, was you proud of that?
Bro, he doing what boys do, man.
No, I'm just asking you. Oh my gosh, Your Honor, we have a
I'm
hostile
telling
witness.
you, I'm not proud of it. I didn't say.
Was you proud of that? Nigga, tell her to be like, yeah, my nigga, he knocking him down, but nigga, deep down inside, nigga, I wasn't. What nigga, was you proud of it?
No, listen, I didn't. You know what? That's a good question. I never thought about that. I was just like, I laughed at him. That's what I was laughing at.
That probably would have been my reaction too. But I'm asking, would you be proud though, as a father, that's the
to
case?
be honest, I am proud of you. Yeah.
The nigga didn't want to admit it.
You know, he had 43, nigga, you know?
Yeah. What up, Reed? I'm sorry. I'm sure you've been hacked in. I'm sorry, Reed. What's up?
What's up with you, Gal?
Oh man, that shit make my head hurt, bro.
Conversation going, but whatever.
That nigga make my head hurt.
Wow.
Now, imagine, you know, like I said.
Wait till the internet catch on the PB though. Y'all see it's gonna be small. But wait till the internet catch on the PB. It's gonna be.
Hey, listen, that just goes to show you I am a male chauvinistic pigs beneath the layer because I won't let my daughters get touched. I won't let my daughters get touched. Ain't nobody touch my daughters, but my sons can be hoes.
There's nothing to argue with the nigga. He being real. Shit. I been shit.
For real.
But thinking realistically, do you think that that's not like how you were isn't going to come back on you?
Oh no! Listen, man. Surviving PBR. If you can survive me, like if you was one of my children's mother, you would be so tightened up. You feel me? You gonna tell them, and you had my daughter. You gonna lace her up and tell her like this how your dad was. Do you want to be like this? Do you want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like lace, and then you got me telling her like, girl.
This nigga is a walking.
Like I ran game on. I be telling my daughter I ran game on your mama, but guess what? I'm glad I did because you wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying?
I promise you. Hey PB, you know what? I need to spend more. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on.
I would have stabbed you, nigga.
And hold on.
I gotta mute everybody. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta apologize. I needed to spend more time with my son. I needed to hug him more because I didn't show him enough affection because he out here damaging all these hearts and souls. So, look, I apologize for y'all for my son PBR because he don't be mean like the way it come out. I promise
you. No, but listen, Bella, you know what I told my daughters? I told them to move like the walls are made of. I tell them to move like the walls are made out of glass.
I told my daughter niggas ain't shit, man. You see who doing all the shooting over here, nigga? You hear these yappers? Stay away from the motherfuckers. Get your education. Focus on yourself. Have fun. Go to college.
You know what?
Get married to a good man. See, like I would want her to have a reformed gangster though. You feel me? Like on mamas though, because them squares cool. Like I swear they don't.
A reformed gangster.
I would want my daughter to have a reformed gangster because you got to think like you saying like you at a point to where you don't have so much pussy it don't bother you. You got these squares to where they'll get in their 40s and now they got the position. Now they
go
crazy because they didn't do it in their 40s.
In high school, they was dry as the Baja Desert.
Niggas in their 40s. They just start
40 years old, got 100,000 a year. Now he want to do every bitch bad that didn't give him no chance.
Can we move on?
Reform gangster, man.
Masculinity.
I just want to know how many of y'all dating the type of person your mama wants you to date. None of y'all. I answer.
I am.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There's one unicorn always. She's the unicorn in this one.
Sure.
My mama like all.
My daddy met my daddy met my nigga, and he was like, I like.
I didn't say
no,
like.
my daddy don't like no.
I didn't say like, because your father could
my
like
mama
us.
dead, but she would like him. Yeah, I wish my grandmother was alive to meet him. He makes
When's the wedding? When is the wedding?
What you mean? You gotta, you know what? If he make it through the, you feel me? We in preliminaries, man.
What?
We in the preliminaries.
Said what?
She said if he make it through the, you feel me.
They don't know about the you feel me.
Oh, they don't know.
Speaking of the you feel me,
we done jumped the broom already. You feel me? I jumped over the broom with the nigga. We are spiritually united.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of the you feel me, make sure y'all look in the corner of the video and hit the you feel me so you can become part of the up gang.
This is the probation period.
Yeah, hit the you feel me.
I make sure he in the bop still. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be reformed bop.
Oh,
she said that nigga in preseason.
I'm convinced.
Man, I
I
feel
can't
it.
bring him on the field yet, man.
Listen, because listen, what y'all
ain't even issued the jersey yet.
Yeah,
we ain't even get drafted.
We gotta get him
What the
fit. We
fuck?
gotta get printed out.
What are y'all
But that's your fiance, right?
Yeah, we jumped the broom. We already married spiritual.
Hey, listen, what y'all feel
I'm married spiritually.
Yeah,
what does that mean? What does that even mean?
What does that mean? It's the bond that you're supposed to have. Like I read, we did the spiritual work and what it is that we defined it with each other. Yeah, of course.
Spiritual work to who?
Forgiveness.
You talking, Bella, you talking to the judge and the jury. You gotta.
I'm not the jury.
You don't believe in that.
I don't care. That's what I mean.
The
preliminaries.
judge and the lawyer. The judge and the prosecutor.
I don't want to go to the lawyers legal yet.
I'm just asking which guy we talking about, because in the Three Kings we got like 6 guys that we be talking about.
Right,
so I just be trying to figure out. I'll be talking about one guy, the 10 Commandment guy. I don't know what other guys
exactly. That's what we do. We be talking about the 10 Commandments.
You
talking about the 10 Commandment guy?
Spiritual progression.
Freeze. Ain't this the same nigga that got something in common with the Mormons talking about he know God?
Nigga, I ain't got nothing in common with the Mormons. That we human.
Ain't Mormons the niggas that be giving away the free Bibles? I like them.
that nigga Black said, I know God. That nigga Black said he know God
be a black church. He be a black church.
Man, God don't be in no damn black church shit. God everywhere.
E.B.H. black church.
Yeah. Listen, I know people who didn't listen. I know niggas who didn't got yak in the church. Okay,
man, they be doing everything in the church.
Hey, I ain't never said that, but that's what they say though.
Nigga,
I have to agree with it.
Man, go to the church on E1 Flow. I got one for you, and the deacon gonna be talking some bullshit.
What does that got to do with anything?
I'm
the
just,
most yak is that church.
About somebody getting yak.
First of all. Well, okay, all right.
Next topic.
Oh, no. We was talking about y'all had a spiritual marriage, and I'm like, wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how do you go through what it is about what do you believe marriage is? What does God say marriage is? What is your objective spiritually?
What God are you
trying to do? We're talking about the Christian God, the 10 Commandment God.
Oh. Well, the 10 Commandment God don't.
Yes, and I'm talking about the Christian God. I was raised Christian, and I'm not in the denominations and shit like that. I've been baptized and shit like that. I went to Catholic school. I just took off my what is it called?
I was born Catholic.
Mother Mary, my, you know what I'm saying?
Your rosary.
I just took off my rosary and I took off my
rosary.
No, but I had 2 necklaces on, so I had my Guadalupe and I had on my. You feel me? I
was born Catholic, Bella.
Oh, I went to Catholic school, and my neighbors were Catholic, so I have Catholic upbringing. So I'm not one of the people. I don't know the difference. It took me a long time to even know the fucking difference. I like Muslims too. There's principles I think.
I like all of them, but now they ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. I'm talking about, you said you had a spiritual marriage.
Yeah.
With the 10 Commandment God. And I'm like, wait a minute. That don't sound accurate to me.
Yeah, it probably doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It will have to be a whole breakdown. And that nigga will have to be here to defend himself.
Oh, no. We ain't even got to talk about y'all situation. I just want to know the process. And where do you go to get that information?
I think the first thing is objective. What is your objective? What is your belief system? What is objective? Why are you getting them up? Why would you want to be married? It's like going through a spiritual counseling. Like a lot of people don't look at what is your roles as a wife? What is your role as a husband? What do you believe in? What is your religion? Where are we going spiritually? Okay, is we gonna honor these commandments? You gonna lie to me? You gonna steal to me? We gonna honor God? We gonna, you get what I'm saying? That's why I say you gonna honor these commandments. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna support each other. We're gonna cheat, lie. We ain't gonna do none of this shit. You feel me? Okay, you agree, nigga? Me too.
So you supposed to make this agreement that y'all both gonna be perfect.
No. But that's where the forgiveness come in at.
Oh, wait. So you don't gotta be perfect.
You can't be perfect. That's not
you
an
can't
option.
be perfect. Okay,
No,
great,
absolutely not.
Okay, cool. Okay,
but the willingness to work on it.
Okay.
And forgiveness, because I had to really learn forgiveness. And not only that, working on your past traumas, past experience, family issues, meeting family. Like I feel like people get married without taking the proper precautions. It's like, what is your traumas? What makes you cry? What makes you happy? What don't you know? Could I comfort you? How do we heal each other?
All that to marry you? I need to know all that to marry you.
You bet. Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, but that's why I wouldn't marry you.
That's good. I would definitely not want to be married to somebody that needs me to feel involved in the covenant before I can even marry her. Like, no, I wouldn't either. But I wasn't really just saying that about you per se. I'm just talking about that ideology, like, because at the end of the day,
progress, because I feel like it's evolution.
At the end of the day, I know that this person that I'm marrying is a flawed person, and they're gonna do some fucked up shit to me. I'm talking about some shit that I would normally want to kill a motherfucker over. But what I'm supposed to be doing is loving her because I made a contract with God. I know spiritual contract.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
But that's what this contract is. That's the only person is with.
One day, me and my wife was sitting up chilling, and we was having a conversation, and I told her, I said, I grew up with a mama that whooped us for a lot of shit. We got a whooping. It seemed like everything was a whooping. And it's crazy being married to somebody who do that shit that used to get you a whooping and you can't whoop them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's deep. So it's kind of like you say, like all of these people gonna be flaws, and the flaws is gonna be based on your upbringing and what your expectations are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife clean our house every day, like it's a model house. Every day. I'm talking about baseboards, floor, take the grills off the stove, the whole everything, like every single day. The back wall, like shit that some people call spring cleaning. She do that shit every single day.
Right.
But then I go over other people's house and other baby mamas and other people's house, and that shit is just not the standard. But it's just everybody's upbringing is different. So everybody's expectations of what they expect from their spouse or their other person is going to be totally different based on the people.
But it should be an evolution process also, because there's things that you like even with us talking right now, like you asked me the question, a black. It's like it's an evolution process that I'm willing to evolve with it. But one thing I'm not gonna deal with, if he was like, you know what, I'm just a pussy hound and I'm just gonna be a noob and pussy, and I would be like, well, you're not for me, bruh. Like, you know, you go get your pussy.
No, that's cool.
Okay,
can we,
so what I'm just saying is that,
hold on. Can we talk about relationships from the aspect other than a nigga cheating?
Right, and what I'm saying is that will be my only. What I'm saying is that if you go broke, nigga, I got your back. If niggas shoot at us, I'm shooting at them.
That's the only deal.
So what I'm saying is that if
unless he gotta fuck good and he can't cheat on you.
No,
because earlier
we're striving to be the best people that we could be. Period.
Yeah,
why wouldn't
but
we?
All you gotta do is be boring.
Striving. No, that's not true. I was a very young woman when that happened.
I'm not talking about like you. 19. People do it all the time.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it.
Okay, people do it all the time, and this is not a private conversation. This is like on where
but that's ill though. Like that's dope. I respect that though. You know what I'm saying? Because like even no matter what I've done in my relationship, my wife stand on her principles, on her vows. Right. Like my nigga, just because you do all that goofy shit and you do whatever, like I'm standing on my vows and on my principles, nigga. Like right. I'm not matching you with the goofy. And she tell me all the time, you know what I'm saying? We got a saying in our house, you play goofy games, you win goofy prizes. You know what I'm saying? So when shit be going or mucks or we start feeling like, you know, when you're not getting them blessings and your union ain't being blessed, then you know it's the things that you're doing that's stopping your union from being blessed. But she stand down, like she has never been tit tit for tat. She's never been like, don't get it twisted. She not no pushover. She wanna bang. She bang too, but at the same time, she stand on her principles when it comes to her faith and her foundation of her marriage.
And that's
she be
all I
like,
was
nigga,
saying.
you gotta answer on that shit. She tell me all the time, like, nigga, when you go meet God, you gotta
You
talk to
gotta
that
answer.
nigga about what you did. Nigga, I gotta handle what I did.
Right.
Like, we don't get to, and I learned that when we got indicted. And when we got indicted, I went and paid this lawyer all this money. And he looked at the case, and then they was like, boom, 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 boom. And they was like, y'all got to get different lawyers. Like,
Hey,
I don't
Freeze,
care that y'all married, but y'all both got to get different lawyers, huh?
Freeze, if just in your opinion, do you think what percentage of your wife boxes you check off for her? I hate to even ask this question because I'm supposed to ask a question that I don't know the answer
I
to.
don't, honestly, I don't know. I try to know her. I try to see what makes her tick, so I can kind of stay ahead of the curve as far as checking the boxes. Like, I try to read her when her energy is low, when she's stressed out, when work is being a little bit too much, when the bills is overwhelming, when the kids is overwhelming. So I just try to read her, like, because she's a person who still sticks to her OCD like routine. She got a routine that ain't gonna never change. So sometimes it's like adding in going to the, like I took my son to the doctor yesterday to his eye appointment, and sometimes just little shit like that, like, just, hey, I'm gonna do it. Like, you don't worry about it. Like, you finish what you doing at work, meet your deadlines, do whatever you doing, but I'm gonna go do this.
No,
I got that.
I mean boxes like if Freeze got boxes, international player with a passport, check. Whatever your boxes are, and if
No,
I
when
was,
it comes to no, but what I'm saying is when it comes to the superficial stuff, like, I'm like in that 1%.
I get that.
You know what I'm
We already
saying? Like,
established that. Matter of fact, y'all got to
if
go back
she,
to the first show. We established that. Yeah,
yeah,
1%.
if she picking, like, if it's money, I meet that box. If it's the swag, I meet that box. If it's confidence, I meet them boxes. Like, sex, I think I meet them boxes because I try to please. I'm a pleaser. Then it's like, so it's a lot of different things. I think I'm in a different percentile of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really, like even some niggas like owning barbershops and cutting hair. So when even my shops in Oklahoma, my shop in Arizona, like when I'm cutting people hair, I get to hear different perspectives. And I be like, damn, I'm in this state and these niggas is going through this, and I'm in this state and these niggas is going through this, but I don't go through that at all, period. And like I said, and I've never went through some of this shit. So it makes me appreciate. That's why I said, like, over this time, it makes me appreciate the woman that I did choose to marry or choose to be with for the rest of my life. Because I could have just as easily picked a woman who got me going to court, got me going through shit, would have divorced me the first time I did something goofy. I would have lost the empire before it was even built. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who really understand what the end goal is. I think that's the most valuable. Like, fuck checking the boxes. You don't gotta check all my
Exactly.
boxes. You gotta understand what the end goal is, and we'll work on checking the boxes. It's just like a
Exactly.
basket. Like, I played basketball growing up, and I've been on teams. And I tell people all the time, I've been on teams and played games that I knew that we were supposed to lose, but we all did our job and worked together, and we won and got a championship. So it's like, I understand the value of really building people up and making your players on your team strong enough so y'all can win. And if that's my wife, if that's my kids, no matter what situation I'm in, like, I want to build you up so you can be the best you could be, so I can get the best out of you. Even if it's my baby mamas, whoever, I don't give a fuck. Like, anybody that's associated with me, I want to build you up so I can get the best out of you. I don't want the worst of you. Then, like, it ain't no value there.
And with that being said, the things that I've seen redundantly repeated is niggas that forfeit the game. And what I'm saying is that if we on a team, we already know what losers do. We don't watch them lose too many times. I'm not
No,
going
I
to join your
understand.
team if
It's like,
what I'm is evolve around that. So if you ain't evolved to that level where your self control, your discipline is off, I can't fuck with you like that.
no, I feel you, but what I'm telling you is there was a time when I wasn't where I'm at today.
Correct, but like you
You
said,
know
you
what I'm
got married
saying?
4 years ago.
Yeah, and at that time, if she would have been like, if she would have been like, nah, I'm not playing, she would have been justified for just leaving me, and
Mhm.
we wouldn't have never been able to do what we done. Like she would have been justified for leaving me about 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I'm so thankful that she didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it was able to show me. It was like putting a mirror in my face. It was like what Cat Williams said on the show. He said, "You having what he said? He said you have a something to love losers or some shit." And
Oh.
that
Yeah.
was like so real because it's like I think that that's what we do, and a lot of times in our communities and in our environment, sometimes we can fall in love with the loser so quick because it's like they check all them boxes. Like when I was younger, I just needed a girl with dicky shorts that wore the balls on the back of her ankle socks with some gold earrings, and her hair was fresh, and that's all I needed. I didn't need nothing else from you because I just want some pussy. So then it evolved to where, damn, I don't just need that no more. I need this. Then I need this. Then I need this. Then it was like, damn, I got to get a little bit of this from her, a little bit of this from her, a little bit of that from her. Then it was like, damn, I met her that got all of this. And it was kind of scary for me. Like, this shit is real, though.
And the reason why you married her is the reason why I've never been married. Because all I've seen was people go through that, and I was just like, I'm not going to be that bitch.
Yeah, no, I feel you. She said the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, she said the
But
same
if you
thing because
trust
she met
God, why
me.
does all that matter?
What
Because,
you mean
because,
because you ain't
because when
following
she
No,
God?
no,
met,
no. Let me ask the question. If you
Go ahead.
trust God, why does that matter?
What do you mean? Why does that matter?
Why does anything matter if you trust God? I'm not saying to go pick a random nigga. I ain't saying that. But I'm talking about if you
Because I
know.
know a demonic nigga, and if he's into demonic practices, that's gonna bring that. There's certain demons I ain't fighting, nigga. You
hey,
feel
no,
me? I
you
done
said
conquered
the You said the illest shit earlier though. When you
them.
said when you first got on here, when you said that she got to get lost in her work, she got to get lost in her school, she got to get lost in her kids, lost in her career, lost in what she got to do so that she can be great, so that she can be found by whoever that guy is that God sends to find her. The Bible, back to that book, it say, "He who findeth a wife findeth a
Mhm.
good thing." And in order to find something, it got to be lost. But now it's back to perspective and how you want to be lost. Do you want to be lost in education? Do you want to be lost in being a mother? Do you want to be lost in spirituality? Like some women get lost in all different
All that
things.
shit, yeah.
You know what I'm
But what
saying?
is their
So it
objective is? Because what I'm saying is that if you're not building, I'm not about to be destroying. So why wouldn't I build myself up if all I got is me and my daughter?
no, I feel you,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
at
My
the same
spirit,
time,
my
like
mind, and what I'm
whoever the
saying is I
guy,
found somebody to where I've had an accelerated growth with. And I'm like, okay, well, you be helping me build my spirit, nigga. Okay, well, this is what I asked God to do.
yeah,
It's what I feel closer to God with you.
no, you winning.
And so what I'm saying is that was the only way I was going to win. Because how I'm going to say what all marriages is a union to where you said, look, God, this is the person that you feel me?
Right,
I asked for this, he asked for me, boom, we here. Okay, we found each other. Okay, what you want us to do?
right.
A
No, I
God ain't
think that's
telling you to go
dope.
jump in no other pussy. That's one of the he telling you not to.
I don't
He
know, but
telling me not
God's
to sit on
supposed
no
to.
other dick. So I'm
I
not
don't
gonna do
know.
that. But I'm gonna
Maybe
make
that's why.
mistakes, but not
But
on
maybe
no
that's
dick.
why God sent me her though.
Right.
Because maybe God knew I was about to go jump in other pussy and go through all of these different things. So he knew that that was the one that
That
was
was the
going,
one for you.
yeah, So I don't know. I can't speak for it. All I know is, like I said, it's a relationship growth. And the one thing that I stand on real heavily, not just with my marriage, but with my friendships, with my family, and with a lot of people who be worried about themselves getting better is I always try to make sure that we pay attention to when we trying to make ourselves better, that we don't alienate ourselves from the people that we love. Because sometimes we've been brainwashed into thinking that nigga, just cause I'm coming up, nigga, y'all ain't thinking y'all ain't, that's on y'all. I'm doing me. I'm getting better for me, and I'm doing better for me and for me and for me. And sometimes better for me ain't better for the relationship, whatever relationship it is. It could be brother, sister, son, daughter, mother, father. It could be husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be however. So if the relationship has value to you, sometimes you got to sacrifice some of the things you want to do for yourself for the betterment of the relationship.
Correct. That's just like that movie Click, where this nigga just was clicking through life just so he could have the job good. I mean the career good and everything, and he skipped his whole fucking life.
Damn. You said Click. I gotta find that.
You
That
gotta
sounds
find it's Adam
interesting.
Sandler's a good ass movie. It's a really dope ass movie to where he fast forwarded his whole life to his success, and all his success was all his failures.
Hey, you know what's crazy that we even haven't that the conversation even swerved that way because that's something that I've been kind of battling with myself. Is like being kind of like at that middle age, kind of like I'm 46 years old. I'm kind of like in the middle point in my life. And it's like, do I want to keep fast forwarding through my life or do I want to slow down and take my time through this next 40? Because the last 40 went by so quick. I was chasing that I just looked up and I was 40. Now I'm like, damn, what's going to happen in the next 40? Nigga might not even make it another 40.
And could I revert back to something? And when people talk about what's masculine and feminine energy, when you're talking to a sensible man, women automatically become feminine. When you're non-combative, when you're understanding, when your tone of voice, it all of that as a woman, that's what I feel. When you naturally have masculine men, femininity is automatically inspired because you feel emotionally safe, you feel spiritually safe, and in every aspect you feel, because there's some niggas you'll say something that they don't like and they really be ready to punch your teeth out because they
Yeah,
don't
you
have
tripping.
emotional control. So therefore you're not, you don't get to be in your essence. But when there's a safety there, honesty could be there. And being feminine, being a woman is not always like, oh, having the softest voice. Sometimes it's just being able to listen with respect, like listen with the intention of understanding. But if somebody popping some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It'd be and that's like how Larito or whatever it was, he was talking, when he popping his shit, I'm like, yeah, I like it or whatever, it's funny. But when we start talking about real shit, it's like the energy shifts, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but there's not a lot of safe spaces where women, especially Black women, can be feminine.
Where are y'all getting that shit from? Where
And
y'all getting that
I
shit?
can only say that from
Uh,
my
uh,
experiences.
hold on, wait a minute. I've been around black women my whole life,
Uh-huh.
and ain't no women hiding under no fucking rocks to say what they really feel. So I don't know where this safe space shit coming from. Like women have safe space to say whatever, and it ain't even a matter of tone and shit like that. I've seen the most soft, docile men say something that's disagreeable in the womanhood, sisterhood, attack the nigga and everything. So, and I ain't talking about isolated incidents.
Right.
So the issue is really bigger than that. Like, sure, it'd be more ideal if men could be more softer, but to
But
say we emotionally not intelligent,
but it go
that's kind
back to what she said
that's
though.
kind of
It's just it go back to what she said and what you said earlier about what's his name, the nigga Kevin Samuels. Like it might not be the woman per se, her style to call him and feel comfortable or respect him enough to call him and pour her heart out or whatever. But it's a whole bunch of women who felt like they respected his opinion enough. They felt like they respected whatever it is that his checklist was of women that they would call him and just lay it all on the line because they respected him. And I understand that. And sometimes I ask my wife that. Like, bro, do you think I'm a bitch ass nigga? Like, straight up. Like, are you, like, where are we going with this? Like, do you still, like, have you lost respect for me? Sometimes we have to have that conversation because there might be something that's going, or I might feel some masculine energy in my house. And I be like, hey, hold on. Do you feel like we gotta combat? Do we gotta fight? Do we gotta like? Do you feel like we gotta challenge each other or something? Like I'm not really feeling that energy. You know what I'm saying? So I have to have that conversation. Like, hey, hey, calm down. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. Like let's keep it where it's at. But at the same time, do do people even have them conversations in their relationship? And do the woman even respect the man enough when he could feel that energy shift to that when he say, hey, hold on, like boom, because me and
Yeah.
my wife, we'll have that conversation.
Absolutely. When I was married with my ex-husband, we were driving somewhere and we were getting into a heated argument about something. And he pulled over the car and started unzipping his pants. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he looked down. He was like, I was just checking who had the dick up in this car. And then it shut me up. I laughed and I shut up. And then for the rest of the ride, we were listening to music and it shut me up. I shut up. So
That's
yeah,
funny.
there are moments that, when you're in a relationship, that comes up because he felt like, wait a minute, this is, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling your tone of voice. I'm not. And he totally pulled over and started unzipping his pants and looked down and it shut me up. I had nothing to say after that. I was,
No, that's real, and not even from like that was a little much with it where he took it, but even to that, like just like come on, man, like even my kids. One day I was riding, and my kids was in the back seat, and they was fighting over tablets and remote controls and chargers and whatever. They back behind me, and I'm just driving, and I'm hearing and I had other shit on my mind, and it was just man, I'm like, hey, y'all be quiet, and they just still going, hey, y'all be quiet. They just still going. So I just caught a piece of dirt like on the off of the road, and I just shot him through the dirt and did a donut because I got a pretty fast car. I did a donut in the dirt, and it was dirt everywhere, and I just slammed on the brakes, and my kids was just everybody in the car was in shock, like. And I was like, hey man, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all think I'm a bitch ass nigga or something to my kids and let them know, like, hey, like, come on, man, like, I'm really, because it's hard. It's a different dynamic, I think, for a man when you go out there in the world and everybody praise you and everybody look up to you and everybody respect
Mhm.
you and everybody value you, and then you go home
Right.
and you don't get that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that like that's kind of like it's kind of like a seesaw because you don't want to come in the house and feel like I'm gonna make everybody respect me because you don't have to. If you just do what you're supposed to do, they're gonna just fall in line. But at the same time, sometimes you gotta piss on something to let them know that it's not a game. Like it is what it is.
And I think
Kids.
sometimes you gotta ask your woman on how she, because there's times where, my dude that took tone of voices with me, and I'm like, you provoking the nigga in me. Like,
Mhm.
talk to me like a lady, and you will be responded with like a gentleman. Like, so I think too with that leadership role also about like leading properly. So if you the
Right.
leader and you talking to me like a nigga, why wouldn't I get defensive? Why wouldn't I? I mean, quite naturally, anything, it's every action is a reaction. But if you're the leader, I feel like, and you want that ultimate, what I'm saying, respect, you're gonna have to give that ultimate respect in the way that that person receives it also.
Well,
All,
let
Right.
me
all
ask
I'm
you this.
asking about is the common respect. You want me to be a lady, be a gentleman.
Let me ask you this.
Mhm.
So if a woman started talking to me like a man,
Right.
Mhm.
that don't mean I'm gonna start talking to her like I'm a woman. So why is it when it comes to women, when a man talks to her like a man, she gotta talk like a bigger man? Like where that come from?
Mhm.
I think it come with us naturally having to protect ourselves. Like,
No,
let's
you
say,
saying naturally, but I don't think that's natural.
I don't think it's natural either, but environmental factors. I think is there's nature, then there's nurture, and a
So
part
who's
of
nurturing that?
a community.
What community?
I know in Filmo, it's like shit. You couldn't just go around. Hi.
She said the mo. The mo.
You know what I'm saying? You
said the
looking
mo.
goofy. You might, like I said last time, you up in niggas' faces. How you doing? Come
I
here.
think it's bigger than that.
I'm just saying,
On McAllister, right?
you feel me? You niggas like, hey, come here, and you like, nah, nigga. That nigga gonna back the fuck off. Now, if you okay, hi.
Really?
Then what, bitch? You probably gonna have a crack sap up your pussy, or you probably gonna be walking a blade. So therefore, when it comes down to us as a defense mechanism, and you got females who really didn't have to fight niggas. Like, I was almost raped, and if I didn't thump it up with that motherfucker, guess what? I wouldn't have had my pussy.
But that don't mean you have to be a man,
What
though.
I'm saying is that I'm not being a man, but it is a defense. You're telling somebody not for their survival skills not to kick in. So if you're provoking the energy of rape, if you're giving off that nigga energy, like don't talk to me like we on no block and you're a harasser. Don't provoke my PTSD. Don't make me feel that I have to be in.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
In survival mode. If I'm at home,
I agree with you. But what if you do that to me?
Right.
And that should be like you said, you're gonna check it. Hey baby, you know what?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm gonna check it like that. But what about the nigga who match your energy?
Okay, and there's bitches get knocked down and niggas get knocked down for fucking with bitches. I mean, the circle of life gonna keep going. Some bitches walking around with one tooth because they didn't match that energy. Niggas get their head bust running up on the wrong bitch because she was strapped. It can go either way. Niggas in the penitentiary right now for putting their hands on bitches. So it could go. You got dead bitches, dead niggas.
But I think it's more niggas in penitentiary for just trying to get their girl a Christmas present or get their daughter a birthday present. I had to go do this, my nigga. My kids needed this, or my girl, we was finna get evicted. I had to go do this. It's way more niggas in jail for trying to do something.
Right. I don't know why them niggas in jail. I know they're in jail because they don't have lawyers.
No. I feel that, but I was just mad. That's a whole different conversation. I was just saying, like, it's niggas who in jail for being goofy who match the male energy. That's a fact. It's a lot of niggas in jail for being goofy, but it's way more niggas in jail for trying to be a provider.
Okay, well, I mean, that's not nothing I'm debating.
Yeah, no, I'm not even making it like that for a debate. But I was just saying, like, let's not use it. Let's not go to the extreme every time. Like you go to rape.
No, I am in
it,
it, but that's the way. But he asked a question. I can only answer it from my experience. He asked me a personal question, and I'm saying why my energy's like that because I am a victim. I've almost been a victim of rape twice. I've almost, I've been in, not low socioeconomic. Let's get that correct, but in environments that were ravished because of, crack epidemics and shit like that, to where we had irresponsible men and, things that happen where women have
irresponsible women too.
Right. I'm like,
I'm talking about my experience. So that's fine with yours, but he asked me a question. So I'll just reiterating that this is only my experience.
Wasn't no irresponsible women in your experience?
No, my mother was shot in the head. So therefore, and that's also played. That wasn't me. I could go with a bitch. I could fight. But what I'm saying is that he asked why I could only answer from my experience on where my masculine energy came from. I can't answer it for no other bitch.
Right. No, I'm with you.
Yeah, you can, but you can't.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you gotta.
Yeah, you can.
Go the hotline.
But you can look at some people and look at how they are and see why they in the situation that they're in. You ain't got to go through some shit personally in order for you to understand some shit. But I get why I understand that. That's cool. You can talk about it from your perspective because that's probably the safest place to do it, because then you can't answer questions past that, because honestly, you don't know why people do half the shit that they do. But we're just talking about in general. I'm just saying in general, we have a whole era of women being.
But like in general, it's a whole bunch of women who feel to the extreme. Like I took my daughter to school one day, and I got two daughters. One go in one way and one go in the other way because it's two different high schools, but one door to get into the high school. And the lady, as soon as we walked up, the lady was like, "Hey, are you okay? What's the matter?" And like just automatically assumed that my daughter was being abused or going through something. She just automatically jumped all the way to the extreme, not even it couldn't even be nothing as simple as it was that I told my daughter to put her phone away.
Right.
Like it couldn't even have been, but in her mind, it just automatically went all the way to the extreme. Like my daughter was being abused or something. It was crazy. It was a weird feeling.
Yeah, I had that happen to my daughter when she was in junior high. Um, the like secretary of the school in the office called CPS on me because she has a condition and she's always falling, right? And so she knew that like she has seizures and stuff. And so she would come in the office, after she have an episode, because any little thing could trigger it, right? And she had called the CPS, and like the CPS, wanted to meet me when I picked her up from school and everything. And I got that lady fired from her job. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Her dad's in the military. You know, I she looked at her history. She has seizures, she has cerebral palsy. And I wrote a letter to the district and everything, and she got fired. And then the CPS said, don't worry, it won't be on our record. And her dad even had his superior in the military contact the Board of Education and everything. And yeah, it was a big deal. Off
Me
of
too.
just like Free said, off of just some bitch assuming that your child is getting abused because of something, not even looking into her history and her condition, and automatically assumed that I was abusing her, and so equated that to her calling the CPS.
Yeah,
Like,
she
it was
went all the
crazy.
way to the extreme, and it was
Right.
dope that you was able to go all the way to the extreme on that
Yeah, I'm
ass
like,
too.
okay, is this what we're doing? Okay, you picked the right one.
That shit crazy. But masculine energy in a woman ain't cool to me, and feminine energy in a man ain't cool either. But you gotta have a good balance. Like you gotta have both. Like that's what that lady was saying on that thing, because she was saying that women are attracted to feminine energy. That it's just attractive. She was even breaking it down like women are attracted to jewelry, women are attracted to different things that are feminine that men have about them.
Yeah, because
And
she said they're
Yes.
receivers of energy. They're receivers. So
yeah,
when you put that on, they get that energy. They're receiving the energy from that.
yeah, and that's just so real because it made me think about like say you have like a pimp with a whole bunch of girls with him. Girls would be like, I ain't trying to get pimped on, girl, you stupid, this and that. But it's always gonna be one girl that's intrigued by that situation. And she gonna be like, like how he got all them girls with him, how he doing this, or look at his hair, look at his jewelry, look at his this and this, and it's gonna always be one of them that's gonna get attracted to that shit. That's what that lady was saying. That was dope how she broke it down. I don't even remember where that video was at, but
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that. I should have saved that one. Well, I think it. You know how sometimes you might post something and then somebody close the because it go viral or whatever. So I don't know. We'll see.
It could have the opposite effect too, because and what I mean by that is like when you see, I grew up around, you guys know my story, around men all my life, my brothers, my cousins, my uncles, my dad, and the majority of in our family are majority of men. And some of them were pimps, and at the same time I was attracted to their lifestyle. So, and I'm talking about like, the ones who did pimp out the woman and not wanted to be them. You know what I mean? Not like a woman being, pimped out, but when I'm like, oh wow, is this what they do? I like, okay. So it is true to what you guys are saying, but it could have the opposite effect too. Like, like I could do that.
facts. There's a lot of girls who do it too.
Well, hoe
They
or pimp
see it.
or both.
Both. Yeah, both.
Yeah, in one of my songs, I was like, I like pimp game, but I don't like pimping. I like that pimp shit. Like I do. So I like pimp game, but I don't like pimping. You know what I'm saying?
don't like pimp game, but I like pimping.
Each his own.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying because it comes with so many things. I mean, you have to have discipline, you have to have order, you have to have structure, and you got to know what you're doing. You got to be some kind of a, psychologist to know how to deal with all the different personalities. But it is addicting because you get addicted to the lifestyle, you get addicted to the money, you get, it's an ego boost when you have all these people waiting for you to tell them what to do. I mean, it's like the best feeling in the world. Who wouldn't want that, And at the same time, you're making money off of it. You're flying all over the world. You're buying whatever you want, anything your kids want. You're able to provide, for them. So it is attractive, but it can have the opposite effect too. That's all I'm saying.
Pulling it all out of y'all.
Ass make more money than pussy.
Oh yeah.
You know I gotta go. I just gotta go all the way left. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, man. I could be an antagonist a bit, but it's true. You don't the asshole like you fucking bitch and ass. You gotta pay her more.
Where that boy PB go?
He's been disappeared. He's been disappeared for a while.
Yeah, I know. He wanted to spend 2 hours talking about cheating. Didn't want to be gone.
At the same time, men used to feel inferior to me too because they used to be like, nah, don't bring your girls around Corinne, she gonna take your bitch. And I was like, well, that's never my intention. I never looked at any of their women and wanted to take them away from them, but they were attracted to me. Maybe. Because I had the same qualities as the guys, but I wasn't trying to do them or trying to tell them what to do. So, I get it. It is attractive.
Where y'all grew up at?
I'm from the Mission in San Francisco.
City is something else, boy.
They breeding them over there, boy.
Yeah, I see. Like, damn.
That's why that dude Keith Lee said that the Bay was rough. He said it was rough out there for him.
Man, it's rougher than I thought. And I grew up here. Like, damn, even with all that being said, though, I'm trying to figure out how do you become a product with I'm not even talking about y'all. I'm talking about next level, because y'all ain't even on the level of the levels I'm talking about. I'm talking about how do you even get to the point where you just so even do you not want to change that or what? Do you be like, wait a minute? Some women will say either you're masculine or you're feminine. Either you're feminine, no matter how a man come to you, you're always going to be feminine. Okay, that could be true for a lot of women. So now that we know that's obtainable, why not be like, you know what? I don't want to be in my masculine energy. I want to be in my feminine energy. What do I do to do that? But instead of doing that, you make niggas be feminine now. Because by default, because it can't be two masculines, it can't be two drivers, it can't be two heads. And the Ten Commandment Bible puts an order in place for a reason. So why are we doing everything but that? Like everything but that.
She just told you. Because of the environment, man.
The environment.
Yeah, man. They not trying to get pushed over. So, nigga, if you want some pussy, you better let them push you over.
Oh.
And like she said, you can't get no pussy without no head.
I didn't say that.
You know what I'm saying? And she grabbed the back of a nigga head.
I don't do that. I'm turning my camera off. Fuck y'all.
This nigga won't respect, and she grabbing the back of his head.
Corinne, what sign is you? What sign is you, Corinne?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Yeah, Corinne grabbing the back of a nigga head.
Never. They are all willing participants. I never forced nobody to do nothing they never wanted to do.
Because they know they not know that they stripping their respect. They just licking it away.
You really think eating cookie is bad?
What?
Huh?
Is
No,
that what you're saying?
I don't think eating coochie is bad. No, I don't. But I
I never
I was
demeaned a
watching
man
I was watching a
or
documentary the other
asked
day.
him to do anything he didn't want to do. I don't even have to
Nah,
ask. I
because
mean, like,
niggas don't care. They just want some pussy, and it is what it is. But I I was watching a documentary the other day, and it was talking about spirituality and spiritual shit, like just on some other shit, on some down some research I was doing about this spiritual ritual stuff that's spiritual in African religions and Ifa and Yoruba and different things.
yeah, the
So
orishas and how to
so
serve them and
and
voodoo and
no, not
Santeria and all
you going too
that.
far. You mixing them all together. I'm not mixing them.
Oh, okay.
Ifa and all of that come way before voodoo and Santeria and all these different religions. But anyways, so I was it was a priestess lady and she was telling the guys like you need to watch out how eating a coochie. And she was talking about how your tongue has the power of life or death. And she was saying that how a man loses a lot of his manpower spiritually as he's licking on the woman. And as he's licking on the woman is gaining more power. And she's losing respect for you as a man. And if you and it's kind of crazy that she even said that because some girls don't even want you to lick on them or nothing. They want you to get in them and just pound town. They don't even want no. They don't even want your head down there. Like they feel like they don't even want you down there. Like they just want to go
Yeah, it's
straight
like
to pound town.
disrespectful to him.
Yeah.
And
But that's
then, like,
against
have you
your
seen
women too.
American Gods? Like, where they depict Oshun in American Gods? Have
Hmm.
you watched that?
I haven't seen American Gods. I
Oh,
mean
you
that
need to watch
episode.
it
I haven't
because
seen that episode, but I'm very aware of Oshun though.
yeah, so it's like when, like she devours them whenever she's intimate with a man, having sex with a man in the American Gods, and they totally just go inside of her through, through her private parts when they're physical with him. She totally takes over their whole being and their whole spirit and everything.
And that's so weird that they would depict her
Who are
like
y'all
that. She's like
talking
a
about?
succubus.
No,
You
she's
know?
not a succubus
No, I
though.
know
Who
she's
She's
are,
not.
who are
I
y'all?
know.
Oshun's
yeah,
Orisha.
No, I know
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
wishes are. I like Yemaya. But what I'm saying is
yeah,
that,
but
but like I'm saying, the succubus and what they do is the devouring of men. Is weird that they would depict Oshun as that to where that's not
yeah,
even
but
represented.
it's not
Wait a minute. What are
she
y'all talking about?
doesn't represent like she doesn't represent like devouring men. She represents love and the honey and she's succulent, sunflowers
Who are
and
y'all
different
talking
things.
about though?
We're
Oshun.
talking
I'm
about an
Orisha.
Orisha, and her name is Oshun, and she's beautiful and desirable. So there are women who live in the Oshun spirit who are
They do.
desirable, who are beautiful, who have sunflowers, and they're like the honey pot. They're just like sweet, beautiful women. Once you dip into that honey pot, you be like in love. Like it's just that's the like that perspective. So it could be depicted like she was saying in American Gods. I'm gonna watch that episode.
I
Like
never.
they probably told the story from a perspective of like because you could look these different orishas up, and it's gonna be many different
Different.
stories based
Right.
on whoever the person is telling you the story about the deity.
Yeah. Right now, I've been in my Yemaya spirit. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's just all in where it's coming from. Like it's different. Like I got an altar in my house,
Mm.
but I'm not even gonna get into what I believe and where I'm going with
You
it.
better
But
not. They're gonna be like, there's some.
I know. So
yeah,
that brought me to the question: what is a spirit and what is a soul? Are they the same thing?
I'm gonna leave that alone because then we're gonna get back into what your God is different than my God. So
Do you have to have a God?
let's leave that alone.
Wait a minute. We can talk about Yimmy Yas and all that, but then we talking about my God?
No, I'm just saying. I just said let's not. I don't. I'm not in. I'm not getting into that conversation about spirits and souls and all of that because now that's based on what we believe. These are beliefs. So we can sit here and we can talk beliefs all day, but I don't really like discussing beliefs because we just gonna start debating different beliefs.
No, I wouldn't.
Not me.
You know, but we all, to me, the soul and the spirit is just the thing that gives you your life. It's your essence. It's your being. Your body is just a robot. We talked about this one day when I said I look at it like it's just electricity in the wall. Without this lamp, without these different things, it can't manifest itself. But it still exists. It's real. But what we was talking about was different deities and different ways that people worship and believe, whether it be with sex or whether it be with whatever. And we was talking about the difference between a sex demon and somebody else who's more so in the pleasure and like a sex god. It's kind of a little different.
Oh, sex demon and sex god.
Yeah, but that's based on what people believe. It's people from other parts of the world who believe in a sex god, or they believe in a god of metal. They believe in a god of gold. They have all of these different orishas who represent these different deities and give all of these that manifest all of these different materials. And it's people out there who rock with them different deities and they do different rituals and they do different things to appease these deities. And it's a life. Just like there's a lot of Hispanic people who do Santeria and different things, and there's people in Cuba who do different things. There's people in all, but these is all derivatives of a African religion. So these
Yeah,
is African
that's what you
religion.
was saying. You was doing the study on that.
Yeah, I was doing a study on that, and I was looking up some stuff. And when I was looking up some stuff, the lady, one of the priests, Ayana Van Zant, who be with Oprah and she's a Yoruba priestess. She's an
Really?
E5 priestess, yeah.
Wow. I would have never
And so,
guessed.
yeah, and so she,
Yeah, she wears all her necklaces and everything all the time and all her jewelry to like in
yeah,
the way she does her hair and her clothes, like
yeah,
So she does Santeria?
no, she does E5 Yoruba.
Okay, so
Santeria
you're
is
both
that's why I said like it starts with E5, and then from E5 goes when they brought the slaves to Cuba, they
right.
branched out and started their part. Then the
Right, right,
ones
right.
who was in South America started there, and Santeria comes from that where as they were slaves, they had to hide their
Their
deities
cultures, yeah.
behind saints. So it'd
Right.
be like Saint Christopher represent this deity.
Right, 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 right.
This one
Mary
represents
represent
this
this
deity.
one and this one.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's how them different spin-offs and different whatever. So it
Mm.
just I just be going down a rabbit hole sometimes just researching this shit and just studying a little because I've been in rooms watching real
Yes,
sacrifices,
you're right.
watching real rituals, watching real shit go down.
Right,
Like
right,
I've watched people have real spiritual readings. I've watched people participate in some things that I thought was like real taboo till I saw it for myself
right.
and experienced it and kind of like indulged. Like just like we was talking that day, Corinne, about how even the Masons and different organizations, like I've been privy to be in a few different places that I probably the average person ain't gonna never see in their lifetime. It's
yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
be
And I knew exactly what you were saying because, my families, they're all in Masons and my I have family who are voodoo priestesses and I have necklaces and I have a 3-tier altar and I have all the necklaces and I've been through things that I'm not willing to share and stuff. So I was speaking from experience too, but I didn't really want to, you know,
Elaborate. I think it
elaborate
is
because those
distorted.
things are sacred and personal, you know what I mean?
And people
And
will
like,
totally
right.
try to eat you up if you do, especially with American culture and white supremacy or whatever.
I mean, no, they can't, even if
I mean,
they
I know
try.
that
But
they could try, especially
yeah.
ethnocentric to where they think that they're.
I'd have, when people get at me, it's like me being in my own playground, no matter where I'm at and what they come out with me, because just the mixture of all my different cultures and all the things I believe in and all the things I'm involved in. So I love a
You
good
say
conversation.
you show up with that protection on,
Right.
like with that
Like,
armor. But
from each of my nationalities, from each of my cultures, from each of my beliefs. You know what I mean? Like, people come 20 deep, I'm coming 1,000 deep, So that's why I'm able to participate in certain conversations, and I have a strong opinion about certain things because it's coming from the inside. You know what I mean? It's not like
from a
me.
personal experience.
Yeah, it's not like me sitting on the bleachers watching the game. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
somebody who binge watch
yeah,
YouTube and then think they know about the Illuminati. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't that. I was really for real. I was seeking it out. I was trying to. I got friends who crossed over and joined the Masons and different stuff. And I tell them, I'll be clowning them on Facebook. I'll be like, this is my Illuminati partner. Like, boom, boom. I got friends who are Shriners and all different shit. Like, niggas who started out with me just doing the music and grinding. And I watched them just climb. So now they like real reputable, real respectable men in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I have my nonprofit, because part of everything that I do, you have to give back. It's yeah, it's your responsibility. You can't be involved in all these things and doing all these things without giving back, without balancing out that part of you, without contributing to society more than just having your kids. You know what I mean? Like, you
That's like
gotta,
that's like
it's a
that's like a
responsibility.
oh, that's like a poor people responsibility. Like, hey, have you ever heard a rich person talking about manifesting?
Mm.
Or do only poor people manifest?
No, rich people manifest, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
they
know a bunch
manifest
of
like
wealthy
music,
people.
Heard, uh, uh,
but they
uh,
don't talk about like I really needed this and I did it,
Yeah,
so I
no.
no, that's like only for poor people. Only
Yeah,
like
it just
only
naturally,
poor people. Only
you
poor
either
people
want
like
something or you don't. And if you're
yeah,
willing to put in the
but see,
work to get what you want, no matter what that entails, you're going to
no,
get it.
I feel that, but I think your comment kind of goes back to what we've been talking about all day. It's just like environment. And a lot of people who grew up in fucked up environments, we have that spirit to always want to give back and work and do and provide and help. And the people who don't come from that, they don't even think about that. That don't even cross their mind. Like, I watched the interview today with Dez Bryant from the Cowboys. And on the interview, he was talking about pretty much like what he went through. His mom had him when she was 13 and this and this. And he was just talking about everything he went through. And the owner of the Cowboys and the people who was like in charge of his career, they didn't even have no understanding of that. Like it didn't even. And now that his career is over, they looking back at it like, damn, we need you to come back and talk to these kids because it's more people like you in the league than we even knew, and we don't know. We ain't never seen that happen before in our community.
right.
We don't even know how to adjust to it. We don't even know what to do to it. We don't even care about y'all. We don't even think about that. And it's crazy because there's so many of us that live that on a daily basis. Like you just said in your community, if a girl walking down the street and she ain't on point, she lying to be that little girl. And it just is it's totally different environments that we all live in and come from.
And I think too, it's like, especially by me being from a community that was completely gentrified. Like, I grew up, so I'm ghetto and bougie. You feel me? Like, I'm from the Lower Haight, Page Street, Fillmore area. So we grew up in multi-million-dollar homes, and like, but we were still in the hood. We still had hood ass experiences because of the crack epidemic. So even with the Head Start programs, they end up doing a research on it, and they showed that when you take a, like, they was complaining that like all these crazy crack babies gonna be coming in these Head Start programs, but when they end up doing a research, what they seen was that once you change the environment, environmental factors was the biggest thing that affects a person's outcome. So that when they took the crack baby out the crack house and put them in a different environment, that baby thrives to where you could put a baby in the same house that has no crack, but has the same factors, and you still have a lot of the same outcomes.
Right.
So therefore,
that's real shit.
So therefore, what they, and then they also start talking about alcoholism. Shit, kids be more fucked up off of alcohol than they was crack, but they ain't gonna ban that shit and put you in jail for a million years. But then it comes down to institutionalized racism. You people like talk about blacks progression or whatever and stuff like that, but it's like, okay, you're not fighting institutions. We have institutionalized racism where one of my partners, his mama got her house appraised. I think it was like last year on the news, and she knew how much about it was worth, and they gave her appraisal, and then she got one of her white friends to get that same appraisal, and they dramatically increased the appraisal of her house. So therefore, when it comes down to institutionalized racism, people don't understand. You think, you look at the stores, the corner stores. Okay, these corner stores, why is it so motherfucking high? Like in our communities, we are getting
your money.
Excuse me, but then why are they only giving tickets? Because I've lived in Burbank Hills before. Guess what? The ticket man don't come over there and put tickets on Bentleys.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is that they
pay most of the taxes in the city.
Excuse me?
Because they pay most of the taxes in the city?
No, because of institutionalized racism, what they do is they attack the poor people and overcharge them. They take their cars, their registration. The people in the white communities, in the upper class communities, is doing the same shit. They fucking hookers. They doing dope. They drinking. They molesting their kids. Everything that's going on in the poor community, they're getting their car repoed. Excuse me, is they bipping? No, a lot of them have what is it called? Guards, like gates and guards.
No, I'm just saying, dude, that shit don't happen in their neighborhood like that.
Well, no, it just balance out. Like they get higher taxes in their neighborhood, so they don't fuck with petty crime. In this other neighborhood, they don't get the tax money, so they got to still generate income from them areas. Right. So they gonna get it through taxes. I mean, through tags, license, tickets, right. Probation, ankle monitors, all these different things that they've created to still get that tax money out of that community.
They're not breaking the law less in the upper class communities.
No, it's
just
not
getting
that.
Persecuted.
Right, because they pay more taxes. Like back to what I was saying about the documentary I was watching about the black people, back to that one. And that was like on the spiritual shit. And they was talking about old preachers back in the day, like Tammy and all of these people who was televangelists and all of that. And they were saying that these people was getting like fraud charges and different shit brought up on them, but these niggas was giving like President Reagan $1 million on his presidential campaign. So all that shit got just wiped out. Then some local shit happened in South Carolina. They gave the local sheriffs $100,000 to do whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Like it is what it is. Like all of the people, like people with resources gonna use them. Those without resources gonna get used.
And that's why I teach my daughter. I'm like, don't listen to what they say. This is what it is. You feel me?
Like, and I'm done being like that's one of my things that I'm doing for 24 is I don't want to be the resource no more. People don't value the resource. The resource don't get no love. They just take till the resource is dry. They go to the well, don't got no more water. Then they be like, what do we do? So
well, that's why you gotta learn how to, give it to them in doses. You know what I mean?
Why do I have to learn how to be myself?
That's true. That's true. I see it from
Why
your
don't
point of
they
view,
why
but
don't they have to learn my value? Why don't they
Mm.
have to learn how to treat me right? Why don't they have to learn how to use me in increments? Why don't they have to learn this shit? I think I've learned the right shit. I got it for y'all. I'm even willing to be a resource.
right.
You know,
That's
like
true.
I
I
don't
see it
need to
from your
learn
point of view, but
nothing.
I've learned
Like
like
they
the
need to
first
learn.
couple years I've done, you know, like toy giveaways because I do toy giveaways. I do give to the homeless, all the shit. But the first 2 years, like I realized that people just, you know, if there's free stuff, no matter what it is on any
They don't value
capacity, yeah, they're just gonna take as much as they want. So I started, you know, having like some kind of order to it. You know, I started having them, you know, like one family at a time so we could monitor it.
Yeah,
And,
that's
you know, it's
I don't like people like you. I don't like I can't
and
stand
started,
that.
you
Like
know,
I
we're going to
can't
have these
stand
toilet
that.
giveaways. We're going to give to the homeless, but we're going to make sure each person gets what they want, but it's only one per each person. Or if I have books and toys and a stuffed animal, only each kid could take one of each. It's not like just come and get whatever you could put in your hand. You know what I mean?
and most
Like,
No, I
people
it's
feel
don't
like
what
you
you
got to
mean.
value.
have, you got to give it to them in doses. You know what I mean?
No, I
Just
feel what
because
you
you're a resource and everything, you have to let them know, hey, I am a resource and I do
no,
have these things to
you
give to
can't
you.
give nah, don't give them shit. Like
But
I'm a keep it's fucked
each
up what I'm gonna
person can
say, but
have
it's
one
real.
of one thing, or
Check
each,
this out.
you know.
My mom is a resource. My mom worked at Job Corps 30 years, city parks and recreation resource. Like helped so many women, kids, people see me in the streets. Man, your mom, if it wasn't for her, it's whatever, whatever. It's all dope. Don't nobody check on my mama though.
Hmm.
Don't nobody care if she ate
Hmm.
all the boxes she done passed out of food. All of the bikes she done made sure these kids got. All of the Christmas presents. All of the shit she done did for all of these people. Don't nobody make sure my mama light bill is paid. Don't nobody make sure my mama had a meal tonight. Don't nobody check up on her. And it's even closer to where it's people who might be your cousins or your aunties, or like you say, the crack epidemic. When that hit our community, then you got aunties and cousins and all of these people in the house. You think my cousins or whoever go pull up on my mama? You think they go check on her? And she was the one who let them come live in her house when they mamas was out there going crazy.
People will suck the blood
Right.
out of you,
And so
nigga.
that's what I'm saying. Like I've learned just through my own observation, as you would say,
Right. Yeah, no, and
is
I
that
get that.
people
Unfortunately,
don't people like, and it's not just the people close to me. I could look around and I could point and I could tell you people who just like, I got friends who got the bike for Christmas from the church, got
mhm.
the food boxes, got the everything. They it seemed like they got everything. And because my mama worked, we didn't get nothing. You feel what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like we didn't get nothing because my mama didn't qualify for nothing because she went to work. So we didn't get nothing. But these people who mama that don't go to work and just sit on they still smoke blunts with their mama to today and kick it and do whatever. They get everything. And they don't got no respect for the resource. They just
Yeah,
down to
that
where
that
grandma
happens.
still.
That does happen to the majority of people, but like, you know, again, you know, I'm kind of like you in the 1% where all the organizations and the people I did look out for looks out for me, you know. I got people knocking on my door. I got people calling me. I got the food bank of the San Joaquin County that I volunteer
Yeah,
at,
but
that
they're
I
giving you,
collaborate with.
but what I'm
I got
saying is
them
they're
coming.
giving you, yeah, but they're giving you stuff to give the people.
No, 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 no. They don't give
Because
me stuff to give. They
but
give me stuff to look out for me because I
right.
volunteered with them.
But okay, but what I'm saying is what about the people you volunteered to help? What do they do for you?
The people in the community,
Yeah,
like,
them
yeah,
people. The
nothing,
ones who got the
nothing.
toys.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I don't
That's
know
what I'm
those
saying.
people for a can of paint.
But them is the ones who need to get to know you because you're the one who providing Christmas for them. You the one
Right.
who making sure that they got with the things that they got. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as being a resource is fucked up when you look at it this way. But the resource don't get no love. Like, you don't get no love being a resource. You get more love being the exploiter. You could be the motherfucker who taking everything away and the people gonna love you. You could
Love.
have did one thing one time and they gonna cherish it, man. That one day you looked out for me and you did this and that, but nigga, yo auntie or yo whoever been doing every day. When that person did that one thing for you, you still had to go to your auntie house and go to sleep. You still had to go to your auntie house and eat. You
Right.
still had to go to, like, it just is crazy to me. Like, the resource, we have to value the resources. And until people start valuing the resources, I don't want to be a resource no more. I'm just gonna start looking for the resources so I could suck some.
And another thing is that even with being an activist, I used to be one of the motherfuckers out there picket fence and doing civil disobediences in the city and going to them meetings and shit. And then when I needed that, where you motherfuckers with the picket checks? Where you motherfuckers at? Where the advocates at? And that's why I fuck with the same people that I came into the shit with. Because at the end of the day, who I fuck with, they some gorillas. And guess what? I could call on them. Hey, they gonna answer that phone. They gonna
Right.
do that. And guess what? When I got cashed out, I cashed that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cashed out, cashed that. I was calling motherfuckers from years ago. I'm like, hey, remember you did whoopty whoop for me? Okay, well, let me take you out to dinner. Oh, do you need some? Okay, well, I'm just gonna send you $50 cash app. You feel me? Just for lunch though. Okay, you can't make it. It's like, come on, motherfuckers gotta stop that shit. And but then you know what? But that's what it is being the minority of being trying to be a righteous person is that you're always going to be the minority. And if you're looking for the majority to fulfill these type of moral obligations, they're not going to do it. They're going to exploit you. I watched my grandmother, you know what I'm saying, grown ass motherfuckers laying up in her motherfucking house, depreciating the property value as they were getting over, as they was living for free and doing so arrogantly and making her life miserable why they wasn't paying rent and depreciating the property value. It's like y'all,
That's deep.
okay, whether you shitted, you didn't have to shit on her, you shat on her. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you exploited, you took and you took and you took and you hurt. You get what I'm saying? I had motherfuckers, I swear it was somebody I want to slap the shit out of them and they're saying some slick shit. And it's like, hold on, you can't even afford to live in this community. But you're sucking the blood out of my grandmother. You can't afford to live here. And if you was to pay your way, you wouldn't be here. But you're exploiter. And
Yeah,
a lot of
because
people so used to it,
because
they don't even know that they pieces of shit.
it is it being a piece of shit because I think now the world is set up to where now it's like when I used to live in Atlanta, I used to tell my wife like, bro, we not buying no back to school nothing. All these rap niggas finna give it away for free. Christmas come, we not buying nothing. All these rap niggas giving it away for free. So then you create a culture of people who just want a bunch of free shit and they looking for the next free shit. Like I got homies in the like I'm from the hood. I still go to the hood. And when I ride through, I might chill and my niggas, they always looking for the lick. Not not the next big idea or the next big business idea or the next big whatever. It's always what's the next play? What's the next move? What's the next jug? Like as long as you looking for jugs, it ain't gonna work. And that's what it creates when you just want free shit. And that's where selling drugs, doing all these different things. I fell victim to it too. I wanted it fast till I figured out how to make it fast legally, but I still needed it. Like I had to figure out a way to still satisfy them urges. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from that culture. I seen it. I saw it. Like you got me fucked up. I seen niggas with the freshest shit ever, and I'm just supposed to be bummy. No, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it happen. And me and PBR did for a long time. We had a good run, thank God that we've been blessed to sit here to even talk about it. But at the same time, I'm not like EB said, I'm not proud of it.
Hmm.
You know, I'm proud that I made it out, but I'm not proud of what I did. I did a lot of slimy shit, a lot
Real
of
though.
cornball shit.
I'm proud I made it out.
For real. I got a song where I say some shit like I ain't ashamed that I made it. Some shit, I ain't ashamed that I made it out. Wish I had some time to tell y'all niggas how I made it. Some shit, like, but I ain't got basically saying I wish I had some time to tell you how I made it out, but I ain't got no time because I'm still trying to stay out.
And you know what's fucked up? If you told the motherfuckers, they wouldn't do it anyway.
Nah, because
Most
that's
people
not their
wouldn't.
desire though. That's not their dream.
The game
Like I
is really
told
to
you.
be sold, not told. Like for real, that's what I learned. I don't give a fuck. I got so sick of people. They're like, okay, well, how do you do this? How do you do? I will really sit up there and take my time and be like, okay, well, this is how you do this. Nigga, I start looking at people. I say, man, I got it out the mud, nigga. You
No, I'm
don't
gonna show you
want
how
it.
to do this. I'm gonna show you
I
how
ain't
to do
showing you
that.
how to do shit. You better
No,
Google
no,
it.
no. I'm gonna show you. No, this is my new thing. Like
Hmm.
I said, I'm not the resource no more, but I will sell you some game. So if I catch myself in a conversation with somebody and I feel like, oh, I'm finna drop something on them, I say, give me $5. And they be like, for what? I'll be like, for us to finish this conversation. If you're not finna give me $5, we need to change the topic.
Hey,
And
for
it
real.
and it fucks them up because, like you said, my nigga, like, how much is this conversation
Worth.
worth? How much am I worth to you with us just talking? You know, and we don't have no value. The resource has no value. The resource center is free. You just gotta wait in line as long as it takes. But when you get to the front of the line, it's free. And people want it for free. They want it all for free. A nigga had the nerve to ask me how to do what I'm doing and wanted me to help him do what I'm doing, where I'm doing it at.
He wanted you to build your competition.
Yeah, and be where I'm at. Like he wanted me to help him open a barbershop where in my same shopping mall. Like, why would I even do that? That don't even make sense. Like, why? And why would you even ask me? What would even fix your mind to think I would even help you do it? And then what's so crazy is when I said no,
He
he
got mad.
labeled me a hater. Said I was hating on his dream. But you want me to help you build the business right next door to mine.
To
Like
take
that
away
don't
my
even make no sense.
business.
Like you value all my information, but you don't value me. You
Right.
value you value everything I can help you do to do it. But fuck me, I'm gonna do it right here. I'm talking about next door, like literally. Look at like my door, this door. Like, come on, bro. Like it's just crazy, but the audacity. But in his mind, he's always gotten everything for free. It don't matter. It don't mean nothing. It don't have no value. Where this business got value to me, it took a lot of hard work and dedication to get it to where it's at. But to you, you want me to just give you the game so you could be next door.
And be my competition and take money from me.
Yeah, like no, it don't make sense,
You might as well just gave that nigga the money.
man. But why he didn't just work for me? Since you want to be
Why
over
he
here
didn't say,
with
hey,
me,
let's franchise this?
yeah. But if you want to be over here with me, why you didn't just come cut right there? But in your pride and your ego, you want to tell people you got your own spot next to mine to make you feel like you on my level, even though I've been there 7, 8 years. You could be there for 7 days and feel like we equal because you right there with me. But it's not about obtaining, it's about maintaining. Anybody can obtain, but everybody can't maintain.
That's the truth.
Everybody could put a down payment on a car, but 8 months in, can you keep it?
Yeah, you got to be consistent.
No, shit is crazy.
Shit is crazy.
But you ladies have a beautiful night. We could keep talking all night and we could
Oh,
go in about,
motherfucking send me y'all
Right.
music and stuff that y'all Black. Do you do music too?
No, I just irritate people.
yeah, Black do music. Black was talking about making a song today.
I
Hold on.
was.
What's y'all Corinne, you don't do music, you just do the background work, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
my daughter's an artist. I write music. I'm a PR manager, all the shit. I have a label, music label.
All right, so let me get y'all shit. All right, what's your name, Black, on the YouTube?
What is it? The E.B.H. Black Show.
I think I already subscribed. Black Show.
I think you is.
No, I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I am subscribed. Okay, what's yours, Freeze?
Freeze TV, just like that. FREEZ TV.
TV.
No E on the end of freeze.
Let me see. Freeze TV. The Compound with Freeze featuring Trap.
Yeah, that was I got probably 100 interviews on that. It's just a
Oh,
bunch of
that's tough.
interviews, all the local niggas, different people. You'll see it's a bunch of shit.
Okay, so what about you, Craig?
On YouTube, it's Resource Music is my label YouTube, but you could look up my daughter's name too. Her name is Deja Lanai.
Okay, Resource Music.
Yeah, it's 2 words.
Okay, let's see. Resource. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and then
Subscribe to all of y'all. So if y'all want my fuckery, I'm Bella Martrice. Bella
Yes.
Martrice. Don't be judging me.
I'm
Yes.
a follow you.
Brother Martrice.
The fuck nigga.
Yeah. Thank y'all for joining, and we'll be here next Tuesday with more shenanigans.
I'm with it.
More shenanigans.
sounds good.
I guess PB worked overtime. He overexerted himself today.
No, he had to go change the alternator.
Oh, calls.
Yeah, you got a call.